Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective live stream. My name is Connor, and with me we have Blake,
Hey, everybody.
we have Bob,
This is my final intro line.
and we have Matt.
Hey, I'm Matt.
Unfortunately, Yella could not make it today, but, so it'll be the American crew.
A little
Yeah.
under the weather.
A little under the weather, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna, as people file in, we're just gonna chat for a bit.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, Diego.
We went to high school with Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
After his stint on Dora the Explorer.
Boo.
Wow.
boo.
Well, no, I mean we have to mention Dora the Explorer. That movie's coming out. Need to get those
Oh, yeah,
relevancy
I
things.
guess so.
SEO out of it.
I'm sure he really appreciates that. Hey,
Oh
Clayton.
yeah, absolutely. He loves it.
Mhm.
Your fucking cat's killing me already. Okay. Hey,
No.
Lila.
I still can't believe that they're making a freaking Dora movie. Like I was in theaters when they played like the trailer for that, and like I saw the Nickelodeon Movies logo come up, and I'm like, been a long time since I seen that.
Well, I
Have you
mean,
seen that new,
they finally made a live-action Pokemon movie. They're finally making a live-action Sonic movie, so I guess Nickelodeon was like, you know what, now it's time.
No,
Yeah, but like Pokemon and all that. I mean, all that is still pretty relevant, But like
When are they gonna make a live action
Dora the
Lazy
Explorer, like,
Town movie?
Nickelodeon movies were like a thing back in the '90s.
Yeah.
Harriet the Spy. Anyone remember that? Sheesh.
Well, I mean,
No.
like, what's the big
Unfortunately.
Nickelodeon property that stood the test of time? Like, would you rather
Yogi
they make,
Mune.
would you rather they make a live-action
Yeah.
Rugrats movie?
Dude,
Oh,
no.
Jesus Christ, no.
I really want to see the live action movie adaptation of Yogi Mune. Actually, I want to see the cartoon movie adaptation of Yogi Mune.
Yeah.
I want
Oh,
to see any adaptation
Matt,
of Yogi
yeah.
Mune.
You know who should make the movie? You know who could totally make the movie?
Who would make that movie?
The guy who made your favorite anime, MD Geist. Wouldn't that be perfect?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the guy who made your favorite movie, whoever made what's it, Boy Wonder.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh no.
No, those
Boy
are
Wonder,
cursed
there's
words.
way-
I was about to say that is a cursed reference.
Yeah.
Another
way too-
great movie
There's way
about
too
a
much.
superhero that's very reminiscent of Batman Year One.
Dude, I plan on showing this movie to you all when we meet up again, but I saw a movie in a similar vein to Boy Wonder that was 1,000 times worse.
Whoa,
Really?
no
Oh,
way.
no way.
How?
1,000
How?
times worse.
How?
I would rather watch Boy Wonder on repeat for an entire day before watching this other movie.
What movie?
again.
I gotta know what movie.
Oh, I don't want to.
Yeah, it's
I
a
didn't really wanna
secret reveal.
I didn't really want to give up the ghost, but if you really want to know, it's Super, starring Rainn Wilson.
Oh,
Never heard of it.
Acting is fantastic. Probably the worst script and worst directing I've ever seen.
Oh man, people are suggesting some really great live action things in the chat.
yeah.
Live action Twisted Twister would be.
Uh-huh.
That is my preferred form of rocket power. So
You know, I feel like I have seen the live
I mean-
action adaptation of What a Girl Does to Get an
I
A.
like what Diego said. Imagine directing the or career starter.
Yeah.
They'll be like, "Oh man, you're the dude who made that awesome Dora the Explorer movie."
yeah, the end. All right. So what do we wanna do first? Do we wanna announce?
We have
first?
a story to read. I
Yeah.
think we do. I think we can start reading the story and then maybe have like a little commercial break to make our special announcement.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, that'll make you guys stay around for the big reveal.
And then afterwards you'll leave.
You'll leave it and go. That was it.
You'll fucking bounce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Later.
There's a
Oh, I absolutely agree. Live action bullies get bullied.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid.
Yeah.
Who's
gonna play
Cranes? Who doesn't matter what the rest of the casting
No,
is.
Mike Tyson.
Literally doesn't
Mike
matter.
Tyson has to play Teresa.
Yes,
Yes.
Mike Tyson
Mike-
would be perfect. Last
Mike
night
fucking
in the
Tyson.
server, we watched a movie called China Salesman. Let me tell you, it's China Salesman. On the cover, it shows Steven Seagal and Mike Tyson's in the movie, and I was like, "Oh man, a Steven Seagal action movie! I love Steven Seagal. He's awful." And so, like, we started watching it, and the first 15 minutes is all about telecommunications.
Hey man,
Like,
Under
Steven
Siege
Seagal
was
doesn't
a
show
good
up.
movie.
Mike Tyson doesn't show up. It's just about telecom sales. And then like there's this big fight scene between Mike Tyson and a bunch of dudes, and then Steven Seagal comes out, and the two of them fight, and it's a great fight scene. And then Steven Seagal does not show up for the rest of the film. And Mike Tyson is periodically in it, but the movie is literally about the telecommunications contract. It's like if you imagine a movie about like a country in East Africa getting a contract with either AT&T or Verizon.
I
Yeah,
mean,
holy
called
shit,
Bird
right.
It's as
Image.
exactly as interesting as that sounds.
well,
Yeah, you see, Bob, you're surprised by all this, but I've known forever that that's how Steven Seagal makes movies now.
I mean, I've been watching his movies, and that's not how he makes movies. He makes movies by stiffly moving around like a fucking mummy,
No,
wiggling his limbs
Alright.
around,
no, he makes
waving
movies
his limbs wildly when it's time for him to fight something.
No, that's not him, dude. It's
You're right.
always-
That's somebody
it's always a body
acting, yeah.
double.
Yeah,
It's always
a body double.
He
No, it's
shows
not
up
a-
for like 5 fucking minutes for the scenes where you have to see his face, and after that, it's just some dude in a fat suit.
I was gonna say it's a dude wearing a Steven Seagal suit.
hey,
Yeah.
hey, Bob.
That's why he moves so stiffly.
Hey, Bob. What was that one bad movie we watched that took place in like a foreign nation and almost entirely in a hotel where it was almost the same thing. Kill Ratio, yeah. It was all about like trying to get like a telecom
That was,
sales
like, it's-
contract
yeah,
or
But
something.
the thing is, like, the beginning of that movie was about that, and then terrorists show up, and then it's about action. It's like a cool, not that cool, fun action movie, right? It's very silly,
Okay.
and there's
Yeah,
lots
but
of fun action.
in Kill Ratio, the main character also doesn't do anything actiony for like the whole first half of it.
Sure,
I-
but then
I
he
don't
starts
wanna-
doing cool action stuff. In
Guys.
this movie, China Salesman, the main character is not the action hero. Mike Tyson is sort of an action hero, but it really, like, the gunfights play out like real world gunfights, where people are hiding behind cover and popping out to shoot like twice and then shouting at each other. And it's
Yeah.
like 30 minutes of that.
Guys, I
Guys,
just want
guys,
to
guys,
say
I really hate to
everything
interrupt
you're
your discourse on
describing
these
just
boring
sounds
as
like
fuck movies, but people are dropping some sick ideas still.
I
on the
don't
sidebar.
want to say. I want to say everything you're talking about sounds like Birdemic if Birdemic had like a sick action scene in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
95%
boring-
of
boring
Birdemic
action
is
is
just
good.
people discussing sales.
Yeah.
All right. So look at this though. My Baggings in live action,
Oh,
straight
yeah.
X-rated material.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, everyone's got to walk around with no pants the entire
Yeah.
time.
All right. So the
Author's
question
Purpose is
all right,
wrong.
all right.
Kill Command was awful.
So you make my you make my Baggings in live action. Okay.
hmm
Here's your decision. Do you just go full X-rated, so you just got dicks and vages on screen the entire time, or do you shoot everyone from the waist up and very carefully imply all nudity and have it be like this like goofy Austin Powers thing?
What about or maybe you could shoot from the waist down, but constantly have props in the foreground
Yeah.
So it's only nudity the entire
the whole
Just in his
time.
face.
Yeah.
But you never see the ding dongs or vaginas. You just
Yeah.
seeing like the
The
props
vaginas.
that are in the way, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, and the movie is basically just like the plot doesn't really matter. It's just a sequence of scenes where people are like, I wonder how they're going to cover up genitalia this time.
Yeah, like I said, the Austin Powers thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like Lila Blue's idea. The idol and Costum in live action so we could see all 10 different appeals.
Different
Here's the
appeal.
thing: the idol and costume in live action, I feel like would just be like a static on a screen because like it's so incomprehensible. I feel like watching it would be impossible. Like it would be. It would,
Decoration doesn't
It
start
would,
the movie.
it would be like
super
looking
easy
at
to
like
film.
an optical illusion for the entire time. You're sitting here trying to figure out what you're
It's like
looking
a
at.
magic eye painting.
It's
Yeah.
a magic eye painting, but it's a movie, and it's the idol and costume. 'Cause
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
so-
Uh,
Sean
No,
They
Connery-
can't make my biggings Hollywood cannot figure out what medium wings are.
John correctly pointed out that John Cena would play Evan. Actually, no, John Snow would.
Yeah, John
Yeah.
Snow would.
What was that other one? What was the one that came after Idol and Costume?
What,
The most incomprehensible one. No,
what, the Black
Friends
Rock
for
Shooter.
Life or,
Or
not?
Or not? Yeah.
Or not?
I mean, we
That
all
one really
know.
wants a
we all know
Sonic
the
Hat
hands down.
movie.
Oh my god, I look forward to the part where the girl gets thrown through the window.
All right, hands down the best movie though. The best movie. Me, my friends, and Panas.
Guys,
Yeah.
I also say best movie series. This one's obvious. All of Mongoose Lovers Land Before Time sequels.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got like a bunch of them.
He's got a bunch. We
Yeah,
got so
yeah.
much to work with.
I like
I mean,
the part
sure,
where
half
Sarah's
of them
dad, all his like wife and daughter get crushed by rocks, and he's just like, "Oh no!"
I mean,
Fuck.
like granted, half the movies we only have like character lists and alignments, but
It would just be credits. It would be
Yeah.
opening credits, end credits.
Yeah.
what about like opening credits, end credits? On the end credits, we see like who played those characters, which is mostly nobody, and their alignments
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the credits.
Gosh, what was it? There was one other one I was thinking of, and I cannot think of it now.
Toad.
You're just
yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah.
confuse the people.
Your first D&D campaign, you want somebody who's like, fuck, I'm trying to remember.
Good, but a
literally.
bit of a pain.
Oh my
Good,
God.
but
No, 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 no.
annoying.
Good, but a trans pain in the tush.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good, but
Oh,
a
yeah,
big
it
yacker.
was,
A big yacker. Yeah, you don't want any big yackers in your.
could
in
you
your
imagine a
shipping.
Kooky and I movie though? I want to know how that plays out.
Whoa. Yeah.
A Kooky
I mean,
and
I feel
movie.
like that has to take some inspiration from Inception, right? With all the dreams and stuff.
Right.
Well, that and also like what's some movies where they sit around and do nothing for the entire movie?
My dinner with Andre.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or
It'd
like,
be like no, but it'd be like one of those like artsy movies where like you're just following a bunch of characters and they never
yeah, like a
accomplish
mumblecore.
anything.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like a mumblecore movie.
Yeah, they don't do anything, but you sit
Except
here
you
and watch them talk about
For the
what they're going to do.
record, my dinner with Andre is a good movie. It's a movie that consists of sitting down and talking.
Yeah, I know, but like, and I think the climax will be they finally go to Subway.
Oh, I see. Rogue just wants the room again. I believe
Also,
we already got that.
You're thinking of Electroma. That's a movie
Now-
that consists of a lot of wandering around.
Now, man, we
in
got
the dreamland of the Virginias.
Yeah, exactly. The Dreamland of the Virginia. All right. I think all the movie ideas are good, but maybe we could get into our story now too.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
should
Oh
have
my
a
god,
story to read.
CTOS mind the movie. All
right.
In fact, the number one thing that we haven't mentioned for a movie, because Jesus Christ, could we even survive a film version of this? Ain't much the movie.
Yeah.
I could
Well-
barely survive the story for me.
I know. I was gonna say this. I mean to say this to y'all, but I'm just gonna say it on stream. I recently went back and listened to that. And my favorite part, hands down, is you, Matt, and you, Connor, in the final chapters.
Oh, what did I do?
Because in the final chapters, Matt, you just sound so pissed and so done with Drax and his shitty story.
Yeah.
And Connor, you just sound like beleaguered, just defeated. Just like, I'm getting too old for this shit. Like every time Drax does one more obnoxious thing, you're just like, oh, fuck.
Hey guys, you know, now that I think about it, if we made an Angst Munch movie, like if we could pull together the funds to make an Angst Munch movie,
Yeah.
right? Then we could ask Drax to do the actual script treatment, right? Like
Can we
the
get Drax to
screenplay.
be in the movie
And
as
no-
himself?
Yeah, maybe he could play himself, but I'm just thinking like if we could get him to do those things, then maybe he'd be employed.
Okay. Damn it.
But no,
But yeah, Blake's getting somewhere with this. So.
But yeah, Connor, my two favorite moments are in the final chapter where it's like there's the whole thing where he's like, oh great, the nurses are looking at my junk, and and Bob's like, why? When did it imply that? And you just sigh and you're just like, it's Drax. He's just being vulgar and crude.
Yeah.
And then later on, where he's like, I gotta take my lady home for some tender loving. And we're like, throughout the whole scene, people keep coughing. I'm like, why is everyone coughing so much? And you're just like, it's because he's saying so many awkward things in front of a whole crowd.
Yeah.
It was just great.
Yeah.
But it always makes me wonder, what if there was an anti-Drax? What if rather than this cynical, new age guy who goes in and just fucks everybody senseless and gaslights them, what if you had a pure, innocent, waspy being?
His name would
Not
be
wasp
Arg.
like the insect. Wasp like the.
Yeah, like a straight up moral oral.
His name would be like Exard.
Yeah.
And what if he went in and he made chaste Christian love to Pinkie Pie?
Right. Yeah.
And had
I
very.
guess we'll just
respectable
have to
conservative
find
values.
out in this dream sequence. Woo, woo, woo,
Yeah,
woo.
in the story that we will be reading today, which
Okay,
is
I was trying to transition to it, with the woo, woo, but
No.
okay, go ahead.
which is Love Tastes Like Candy on
Oh,
the
gross.
Friendship is
By
Magic
Timon Tim.
fanfiction archive.
Yeah. By Timon Tim 01. So this is exactly
Yeah.
Do you think
What
it's
it sounds
Timon
like. It
Tim
is-
or is it Tim on Tim?
ooh.
Some Tim on
I mean,
Tim
th-
action.
He's a very Christian lad. I don't know if he would ever go for something.
You
that
think
would-
if I asked Matthew Brightside in the Discord to draw me a picture of Tim Allen having sex with Tim Allen, he would do it?
Oh,
the absolute madman?
He's
what a strange request.
he's a cool dude. I'm just saying Tim on Tim.
That's
What if
Some
it-
hot
what if
Tim
it-
on Tim
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
What if it was Tim Allen on Tim Robbins?
Yeah, okay. Tim
Oh no,
Robbins,
I mean,
Tim Robbins is quite tall. I feel like he'd be on top.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what I was about to say. He should be the top.
Or what if one of them was our boy Tim Thomerson?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
B movie actor Tim Thomerson. Wow.
Right.
Love
Right.
shouldn't taste like candy.
no.
That's how you
Thank
lose.
you, Lila, for that helpful advice. That's
Yeah.
Right. So this is, we're covering it on stream because this is, I don't know if this is going to show up. No, it's not going to show up, but this is a full length story. So, we'd have to dedicate an entire series to it, and we just want to show it off.
Yeah.
You see, Diego, we can't have we couldn't have Tim Curry in there because
He's
Tim
too
Curry is actually like super sex. I mean, no offense to Tim Allen or Tim Robbins, but
Well, offense to Tim Allen, but no offense meant to Tim Robbins.
yeah. But like, man, Tim Curry. Oh my gosh. Anyway,
Anyway.
All right. So
Love
this
Tastes
is
Like Candy.
Love Tastes Like Candy, and story
We're-
notes. Or what?
yeah, I think we're gonna sort of bounce around a little bit. I've read through it before, so I sort of know the beats.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but we'll just start reading through the first chapter and see where we go from there.
Yeah. So story note. Oh, were you
Actually,
gonna
before
say
you get to the
something?
story notes, can I read the description of the story?
Yeah. Do that.
Tim and Laura are an average couple who love each other more than anything. That's not average.
Is
but
that
whatever.
if you click on this?
Except
or-
My Little Pony. Yeah, if you click on his name, you can see.
No.
Oh,
Yeah. But
Yeah.
they will have to soon forget those things because of something catastrophic that happened to them,
Oh no!
causing them to go to Equestria. Will they dwell in the past or move on?
Catastrophe Inc.
Yeah.
Catastrophe
Man, I
Incorporated.
I love that game, Catastrophe Inc. That's
Yeah,
on Steam right now.
Sequel to Invisible Link.
Yeah.
All right,
Catastrophic.
well, that's the description. I do like the warnings. Death and
Uh-huh.
violence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. So let's click on
Story
it now.
notes.
And story
So we
notes.
have the beginning. I do not own My Little Pony at all, and this story has a couple of references from other stories that people will make.
Will
Oh,
make.
If you spot any, let me know so I can edit in the author's name in the notes.
Dude, they're gonna make references to stories that don't even exist yet.
Yeah, and
No,
then
they're gonna make references to stories.
they'll
that
make
don't
references to stories that don't exist yet, and then when they're written, we're supposed to tell him
Uh-huh.
that the author, what the author's name is, because he knows the story will exist.
Yeah.
He just doesn't know who will create it. That's kind of amazing.
It's the more I think about it, yeah, I don't understand what this note is.
How
References
wholesome,
to
though.
stories that people will make.
How
If you spot
wholesome,
any, let me
though.
know.
So it's suggesting that he really doesn't know that he's making references to other stories.
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe
what?
he just-
maybe he's
He's just like Drax.
he's similar
Connects
to
to the
Mongoose
spirit
Or maybe
world
he's like
and then
Mongoose
just
Love.
like goes into a trance and types.
No. Well, maybe he's like Mongoose Lover in that he lives in compressed time, and it's like the stories you may not know they exist yet, but I see it all happening at once.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
All time is simultaneous. I don't remember who wrote these stories.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
so
although all
we're just gonna
time
have
is
to let me
simultaneous,
know.
I also am forgetful.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
there's a difference between being able to see all the time and remember all that you saw.
Holy
There
shit.
you
All
go.
Maybe MLP is just a reference to
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So
Atrocious Raspberry, I kind of agree, but I think he's from the footer.
yeah.
Not
So
the footer.
so who should be the main guy? I mean, I was Drax, so maybe
You
I
should
can.
be. You gotta be him. You
I-
gotta be.
You
the-
gotta be
Yeah,
him,
you
but I
need
think
to-
you should do your impression of Christian Drax.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
gotta.
dude,
like
Drax,
your
if he
inner
was a
Christian
Good
Drax.
Christian
What's the
boy
most
Drax.
wholesome voice that I have? Yeah.
Your
like-
voice.
Yes.
Or maybe just a voice like this, you know?
But now combine that with Drax.
Oh god. Okay. I come from a planet called Simply Earth. Okay. I come from a
I don't think
planet
there's a-
called Simply Earth. So something like this, kind of half.
Oh, you know what? You know what? Locke is right. Just do an impression of Matt.
Yeah. Just do an impression of me.
Okay.
he's
Yeah. So
very
I'm
wholesome.
bubbly.
The
I'm with
classic
the,
Matt impression.
Yeah, I'm bubbly. I'm with a smile.
No. Your classic Matt expression is boo.
No, I'm not gonna do the story as that.
enormous
Okay.
bitch.
I
Oh,
huge
bird.
I kind of like the wholesome Drax, so I'm gonna. Go with
You know what?
that.
I'm digging.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm digging it.
All right.
Awesome tracks.
All right.
Do it.
All right. So this is chapter 1, the beginning. Author's chapter
sorry.
notes. This is the first
Sorry,
chapter. Enjoy.
we keep interrupting you. Can I pause real quick and tell Matt? Matt, every time you leave, you're not there for D&D. We always do that voice for any time they need to voice your
What
We
voice?
always go, oh, I'm a huge bitch.
Oh, that's nice. That's lovely. I appreciate that a lot.
All right. All right. I'll be the main guy. It was an average day on Earth. People going to work, kids playing at playgrounds, and teenagers studying for exams. Everything was going normally and everything was beautiful, at least until it happened.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I woke.
I get brief flashbacks to the Kangaroo Jack story we read. By that I mean the Sailor Moon.
Oh,
story.
no. Yeah.
Yeah. I woke up with a jolt as I thrown from my dream back to the real world. I tried to recall what happened in my dream, but all I got was a knife entering my body, killing me.
In the dream or out of the dream?
In the dream.
No, because he-
tried to.
He got thrown back to the real world and then tried to recall what happened in the dream and then got a knife killing him.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you ever been like, you ever woken up from a dream and tried to remember what it was and somebody just stabbed you for
Yeah.
it?
Someone called
Yeah,
a
I think
hitman
that
on this guy,
happens.
but the hitman had to wait till he was awake to kill him.
Also, when you
They
said
call him the waking hitman.
Yeah.
yeah. When you said I woke up with a jolt as I thrown from my dream, I immediately went to Yoimune mode.
Yeah.
You know, like he said thrown, the grammar's all wrong. I
Uh-huh.
was just like, boom, I'm there.
Flashbacks.
Well, you're the rest of it's not nearly that bad.
Yeah.
Be that wrong.
All right. Eventually, I gave up trying to remember the dream and started my day. I looked to my right to see my beautiful wife still sleeping. I didn't want to wake her, so I unwrapped myself from her embrace and went to the bathroom.
Oh, how
Myself
wholesome.
from her embrace.
As I cleaned myself, I began to think about my dream again. I had
And
a,
then I got stabbed again.
I had a feeling that it's important. But how? My thoughts were
Wait,
interrupted.
You just had
Wait,
had the feeling that you getting murdered in your dream
was important.
was important.
Yeah.
No,
But
no,
how?
no, Bob. You know, you've never had a dream where you get killed, and then as you're performing your morning ablutions, you're like, you know, that's probably a good indicator of what my day will be like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here I go.
Oh, I was
Go
thinking
get
you had a-
killed.
Here I go.
I was thinking you had a dream where you got killed, and then as you were getting killed the next day, you thought back to the dream and was like, but that was a pretty good indication of how my day was gonna go.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that dream was.
Ah,
about.
it's like a premonition
I
or
got
something.
Stabbed, and now
Oh.
I'm getting stabbed now. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
And then like the killer's like, yeah, now you get it. And I'm like,
What?
I should have listened. I should have listened the first
Uh-huh.
time.
My
You got me.
my thoughts were interrupted. My hands covering my eyes.
Okay. He interrupted his own thoughts.
All right, so this has to
By
be Matt.
covering his eyes.
This is Matt because this is. I don't want to spoil it, but this has to be Matt.
Oh, okay. Is this a boy or a girl?
It's
Oh,
it's
it's
his
a
wife.
wife.
It's his wife.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. I haven't read this. Guess who?
A familiar, playful voice said, Jackie Chan. I said, chuckling.
My God,
It's
How
the whitest
wholesome.
joke ever made. Yeah.
that is so lame and wholesome.
How did you figure out it was me?
That's your Jackie Chan impression.
I am Jackie Chan.
I always liked it when Jackie Chan was cast in Batman Begins to play Batman. I thought it was unusual casting.
I'm Jackie Chan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I said, keep going.
did he say that already? Okay, is it me? Okay.
Mhm.
Yes.
Nope, it's me, silly Billy. God
Ugh.
damn it. Here we go.
The
Can I
gir-
just say, if I was ever in a relationship like this, I would just hope to slip in the shower and die.
Okay, whatever.
Well,
the
I mean, someone might
situation
just
is.
stab you when you wake up.
Yeah.
That's true. Fingers crossed, I guess.
The girl said.
So maybe
Oh,
like this
sorry.
happens, and then I immediately think back to my dream and I go, "Today's gonna be a good day."
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. The girl said, uncovering my eyes. I gave a little chuckle. Dang it, I was wrong again, I said, turning around to face my slightly hyperactive wife.
You got fragged right there.
Good morning, beautiful, I said, kissing her.
Good morning, handsome.
She
Alright,
said, returning the kiss.
Oh, how wholesome.
I don't want to I don't want to, do like jump into this too early, but I remember when we coined the term Smanx, there was a beautiful moment where Drax went on a monologue and Bob was calling out when he was being smug and when he was being angsty. So it was like smug,
Mm-hmm.
angst. This guy switches between being wholesome and just straight up chaste. I think he's cholesome.
Oh,
Drax is Smanksty. This guy is cholesome.
Cholsome.
Wholesome, I like that, yeah.
He's a very cholesome man.
I like that a lot. I think Lila's figuring things out.
Yeah, keep the spoilers or even just thoughts to yourself,
Yeah.
just in case. All right.
Well,
Lila,
don't
you're
keep all
very
your
s-
thoughts to yourself.
No, no,
While
no.
you're a very
Thoughts to
smart
yourself.
boy, I mean girl.
Yeah. We have been married for around a year and our marriage is great. He never argue and we share so many common interests.
Okay.
I'm glad he doesn't.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know about her.
Yeah. It reminds me of that. My wife's boyfriend bought me a Switch for getting a vasectomy image. You guys can find that if you want.
Jesus.
Memes for the blind.
I mean, it's going
Yeah, it's My Little Pony story. I gotta do memes for the blind again. So what do you want to do today? I said.
Well, it's Saturday and it's 9:55, and the TV is on. Okay. What do you think?
Period. My wife said with a grin. My Little Pony, I said, starting to get a little bit excited.
Oh, no, keep it in your pants.
No. They are keeping it in their pants.
Yeah, that was
I don't- I'm
He's
not-
in the shower.
I think that they're probably like. I mean, when you're this chaste, you probably just have like Barbie doll anatomy, right?
Drayden
Just
says,
smooth
sounds,
mounds.
Drayden, gross. Drayden says, sounds like they're still in the honeymoon stage, sapping nicknames and stuff. They've been married for a year.
And their marriage is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Said my wife, imitating Big Macintosh.
Who's Big Macintosh?
Chaste.
That's one of the characters.
It's one of the characters, yeah. Yep, we both watch My Little Pony, and that's what brought us together. We signed up for a fan club for it, and that's when we met. She didn't judge me for watching it and loved me for being myself.
I mean, she was a part of the fan club. I don't think she'd be judging you for it. She was there too.
It's a small world, after all. That doesn't
I
apply.
would dig out my own eyes.
A reference to it's a small world after all.
That
most
phrase doesn't apply if you meet someone new when you sign up for a new activity. You didn't know her before. You met her at this club.
If Connor and I both signed up for a club, unknown to each other, and it turned out we were in the same club together, that would be a time for you to say it's a small world.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
You've
one of you
never
would be
met
like,
before. This is what brought you together.
Yeah, like I remember, freshman year of high school, I was walking through the halls and I saw Bob, and he transferred away from the school district a couple of years ago, and I went, it's a small world after all. And then after
Right.
we met up again, you wanted me to come over to your house, so I did, and then I saw you in your house, and I said, it's a small world after all.
And I said, no, you knew I was going to be here.
I like
This is
it
my
whenever
home.
you guys.
I live here.
yeah. And what happened is that you met up, you signed up for the same club unknowing. You got there, and you're like, oh, it's a small world after all. And then some guy was standing by. He was like, oh, isn't that ironic? And you're like, that's not how fucking irony works.
That's not irony. This isn't the small world.
Yeah.
I thought you were.
And
gonna
then
say-
Connor didn't judge me for joining the club, and then he loved me for being me, and now we're married.
Right.
And our marriage is great.
Right.
No.
All right. Let's
I
let's
thought you were gonna say,
let's keep
I thought we
Connor.
were gonna get married.
I thought you were gonna say, Connor, that you left the room and then came back in and he was there, and you were like, "Oh, it's a small world after all."
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Infinite. Hold on,
You
real
should've done
quick.
that,
Infinite
Ovals.
ovals, you goofus. Don't read ahead.
Yeah, we should get going so that people can't read ahead too much.
We should get going so we get past chapter 1.
Chapter 1, yeah. As we walked to our room, after we cleaned up, of course, I began to wonder what episode Hasbro has worked on to show us. I became excited and found myself smiling at the thought. When I got to the room, I found my wife bouncing on the bed waiting for me.
Hurry up, slowpoke.
She said in a hyper and playful voice.
Okay.
I'll be there in a sec. I was interrupted by a loud noise. It sounded like a barrage of trumpets being blown by a bunch of people.
By a bunch of people.
Yeah,
Wow.
like 5 people.
Wait, he's going to
trumpets.
clarify.
A bunch of godlike people.
Oh!
Their skill in the trumpet was like you would not believe.
Wow.
Oh, I thought they were playing. And it was Tuesday on Postal 2.
Nah, man, they play that song from Band Geeks.
Oh my god, no.
Man.
Oh, this is me. What's going?
My wife tried to yell at me but was interrupted by something else.
Let me tell you, this happens to me all
Yeah,
the time. Wife's trying to yell at me, yapping.
Yeah, okay.
Boom! She gets interrupted by something. I don't know what.
She vanished.
Yeah, and then she just
I began to panic. I knew exactly what was going on. The rapture.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! Whoa! That took a
I
step
don't want to
from 0 to
close
100
my eyes.
real class.
I don't want to fall asleep.
Time slowed down as I began to panic. I ran around in circles. No, I can't get left behind. I
No,
can't.
not that book series.
I thought.
You know, Sean, I just, that gives me a really great mental image of, lights shine down from heaven, angels descend, huge angels. They get out their trumpets and they just go,
Yeah.
I mean, that's played with a saxophone, but I get the idea.
Does someone want to be this voice?
Oh, I'll do this.
Yeah, be God.
Yeah.
I mean, if you spell Bob backwards, you get God. So
Yeah, Bob backwards is God, so. No! You didn't get left behind! You're standing right here in heaven with me, my son!
Said a voice in my head. It was like someone was talking to me. It was like I was thinking this.
No.
Weird.
What?
Okay.
When
gets
I
to heaven,
Two
God writing
conflicting
a letter to
things.
Alvin the Chipmunk.
When I calmed down, I began to notice that the room was transforming. It was
Oh.
no longer the room that my wife and I shared. It transformed into a throne-like area.
It transformed.
Is this heaven? I said out loud this time.
Yes! You and your wife are safe now.
God, who's just
You like
fed
my
up with
version
all
of
this
God?
shit.
This
Yeah.
is
I really do.
Yeah. Yeah, JC, the Chipmunk's biggest fan. You're right, Sean. You remember.
Chapter end notes. I typed this through my phone at school. Sorry if it's sloppy or rushed.
first one than the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next. It gets good.
All right, on to chapter 2, the reunion. Author's chapter notes. Next chapter, enjoy.
Thanks for that. That was a good note.
Okay, can I see her now? I said, hoping that I will be able to.
You will soon. Oh, And as for your reward, you have a choice in what to do here. You can either stay here in heaven, or you can go to the world of your dreams. But after you pass away there, you'll come back here with me.
Okay, so there's nothing bad here.
Yeah, it's like,
It's
you
just
know,
wholesome. Just wholesome.
he's caught between a pillow and a soft place.
Wow.
I like how he says but.
Mhm.
But I've got an even
it
Fine
gets even
thing.
better.
Yeah, like I said, a pillow and a soft
Yeah.
place.
After God said that, I froze. I know it's not a hard decision because either way, I have a spot in heaven. So I made the
unlike
choice.
me, an atheist,
Yeah.
I get to burn in hell forever.
Yeah, but this guy gets to go-
Forever. And
he
he
gets
gets
to
to
go-
enjoy heaven, knowing
Twice.
that I burn in hell.
Yeah.
No, he gets to enjoy heaven after going to Equestria.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, he enjoys heaven knowing there are people he knows burning in hell
Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, they
for
should.
eternity.
Mhm.
I mean, you know, it's not his fault that
Bob,
you can't just
If
believe
it
in
makes
God.
you feel better, Bob, even if you were a Christian, I'm pretty sure you would still go to hell. So
That's because you.
that's because I know you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay. Father, I would like to go to the land of Equestria. You know, the place that My Little Pony took place in.
Ah, yes.
did
God's
we read
favorite
the-
show.
Did we read the part before that?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, huh.
God understood what I meant completely and said,
All right. Or no.
and then he said,
If that's what you desire, then so be it. Be safe, my son, and fight the good fight.
Fight the good fight every morning.
Here's a question I have though. Okay, so
Mhm.
if he goes to Equestria, does that mean he doesn't have to like be a good person because he knows he gets to heaven either way?
No, it's sort of like being a Jehovah's Witness. He has to be a good person again, and then he gets that.
But I mean,
Well-
like it says after he dies, he goes back to heaven. So does that mean that he could?
Yeah, we don't necessarily
out?
know that he even being a good person is what got him into heaven in the first place.
I mean, he seems like a great guy, but like I don't know, it's kind of weird that.
Does he seem like a great guy?
Have you
yes,
seen
I
anyone
mean,
more
that's-
chaste and wholesome?
Neither of
he's
those
wholesome.
things are what I would consider a good
evidence
guy.
here.
No, I mean, wholesome is the definition of being good.
Evidence for being a good guy. Is married. Watches My Little Pony at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning.
I mean, just because he's not like murdering people doesn't mean he's a good guy. He could also be like inconsiderate of others. You know?
No, but he's not though. That's the thing. Like, look. I don't want to muddle the message. He's the anti-Drax.
Yeah.
I've read the story.
He's a
I can tell you.
beautiful human being.
Where
Yeah.
he's
I'm just saying, like, you know, Matt was like, does that mean he doesn't have to be a good guy anymore? I'm saying that's not necessarily the way this universe works. It could just be that his belief got him into heaven, and that's it. That's all it took.
Yeah, but I don't want to dilute the
Yeah,
anti-Draxness by suggesting that he might not be a perfect person.
He is.
I've read the story.
he is.
Yeah.
He is perfect.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what path he forges.
Yeah.
When I woke up, I found myself I nodded and blacked out. When I woke up, I found myself on the grass somewhere. Where am I? I thought.
Equestria!
I then looked around and realized exactly where I am. I'm in Equestria! I yelled in excitement.
Okay, Drax.
It looked exactly like in the show. It was
Hell, it's about time.
It was animated, and there was no clear detail in the drawing.
Like a Nightmares Van Gogh painting, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a better or worse description than it looked like Van
All
Gogh
the cartoon houses or
painting?
something, do you?
This
Yeah.
is uncanny.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets uncannier.
When I got up, I saw a few ponies staring at me. I didn't want to draw attention to myself and walked away.
This is uncanny.
Also, if anyone wants to make a meme, I think like a comic book cover, Uncanny Draxman.
Oh, yeah. Once I got away from the ponies, I looked at the area around me. I was at the outskirts of the Everfree Forest, right next to Fluttershy's house.
I can't wait for him to go in
Plushmumbles
there and
house?
fight a bear.
Yeah.
Plushmumble?
Oh, I was thinking he was gonna eat like a boar and then go talk to Fluttershy, and we would skip right to the end.
Oh, I was thinking he was gonna grab her and just be like, "You were the goddess of the Great Green Earth."
Oh yeah, yeah.
Fush mumble.
Gaslight.
Like,
I thought about what I wanted to do first, and thought that I should pay Fluttershy a visit.
Oh, Fluttershy.
But-
She's the one that
Oh
played-
no, Lone Pix 101 is drawing us as
Oh
ponies.
no.
Oh.
I'm just gonna move on. But before
I hope
I,
oh man, am I gonna have a sick horse beard? I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You get to be an OC.
yeah.
Can I
but-
get like a Robo Eye?
Oh fuck.
Oh,
yeah.
she already did. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
But before I did that, I wanted to make sure that I was a pony. I don't want to freak Fluttershy out, considering that she was already scared of everything.
Gosh, this is uncanny.
When I looked at myself, I found myself in awe.
Whoa. When
That's
I
a correct
looked
use
at
of awe.
myself, I found myself in awe.
It's actually a correct use
So
of
many
awe.
that
layers
is
of
my bad.
reflection.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
No.
Like, I look at myself from an outsider's perspective, and now I understand about myself.
Yes.
I see
but notice that
myself
we already have
in
another-
awe.
Yes.
That's
notice
so
that we already
recursive.
Yeah, but we already have another Drax parallel in the whole like, oh, that Fluttershy fucking
Yeah.
so scared she can barely walk.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's so many Drax parallels here. This is it's the
Yeah,
uncanny
But
Drax.
this
right
guy
here.
is stopping to make sure that he's a pony instead of going, "Oh shit, I'm a human. Oh, look at my dick, girl."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it's just now hitting me that he called her Fluttershy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the one that plays all the flutes in the show.
Fluttershy.
I am a Pegasus with a dark blue coat and a light blue mane, and my wings were cyan. My cutie mark was a Christian cross with a heart behind it.
How wholesome.
His the cutie mark is just to reveal your true self, and you know his true self is just how much he loves you.
Oh my god, that is the fucking cherry on top. That is fucking cherry.
Oh man, Fluttershy.
Yeah. Thank you, Lone Pigs.
jeez.
Food is shy.
You don't need to draw that. There's probably plenty of it already.
That's true.
This is awesome, I thought to myself. I then recollected myself and made my way
Myself.
and
Well,
made
you got
my
one right, one wrong.
I
That's-
then recollected myself and made my way towards Fluttershy's house. Hopefully this isn't going to be a disaster, I thought nervously.
Oh, well, don't worry.
Oh dear.
When I reached the house, the animals appeared to be bowing towards me. I was brutally astonished at the sight, but I ignored it and kept going.
So this is like the opposite of a creepypasta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where like it's like I'm horrified at the sight, but I ignored it and kept going. Instead, he's brutally astonished
Yeah.
that creatures are being nice to him.
When I reached the door, I gently tapped on it, and eventually, a pink-maned, yellow-coated pony peeked through the crack of the open door.
Dang.
Matt,
this-
you want to be
Oh,
Fluttershy again?
Yeah. Was I
Push
Fluttershy?
mobile, yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
were
Fush
Fushmumble.
I don't even know what she sounded like, but it was like
Did you just unironically say fush mumble?
We ironically said Fushmumble.
yeah,
Yeah,
ironically.
I pretty much refer to her only as Fushmumble.
No, I mean Connor. Connor just it rolled off his
it's
tongue.
ironic.
No,
so nice.
Blake said it, so I followed up.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's ironic, Bob.
Yeah, Fushmumble.
It's like my day.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
I mean,
That's
how many
how-
how many levels of irony are you on right now?
Yeah.
Like five
You
or
are
six?
but a little
Like
baby.
3 or
Watch
4.
this.
Yeah,
Bush mumble.
yeah.
It's just a picture of Connor's face. It's just he's just memeing out with the word Fushmumble.
Other people could make memes if they want, you know.
Yeah. We're
It's
throwing out the
basically the
idea.
cover of "The Sky's My Limit."
Okay.
Here, I'll drop that picture in.
Okay, Matt.
I'll drop that picture
go
in
Yeah.
the server.
Hello? Who's there?
She said in her adorable, quiet voice, "Hi, my name is..."
What?
My name is
Who?
My name is Chicken. Oh.
I paused. I knew that my name wasn't common on Equestria and that it may be strange.
Hi, kids. Do you like Jesus?
He's so considerate.
Yeah.
Dang it! I wanted to meet someone
Dang
and
it.
it didn't even come up with a
Yeah.
name. I thought at myself angrily. I
Dang.
then looked around for a clue and looked back at Fluttershy, who was curious of why I stopped talking. Sorry, as I was saying, my name is Lightning Run, I
That's
whispered.
a bad name.
That's a bad name.
Knowing,
really bad
wait, I whispered.
That's you know what Lightning Run is? Lightning Run is the name of tracks you'd get as a kid. Where
Yeah.
you put the car on and you have the little remote and you squeeze the trigger and it races around the track.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lightning Run.
It's
yeah.
knockoff Hot Wheels. Yeah. I whispered, knowing that she's like a delicate flower that you have to be careful with. Hearing this made her grin a little and lift her head.
Hi, I'm Fluttershy.
She said louder, "Nice one, Tim," I thought to myself.
Got him.
So I just got here from Manhattan, and I was
And
wondering.
boy, are my ribs sore.
And I was wondering where I was. I'm trying to get to Ponyville, I said softly. Fluttershy smiled and said,
Ponyville is just that way. Here, I'll show you.
God damn,
I'm sorry, it's not a chat.
Tim's reward.
Yeah. I'm still holding up for Dave's reward.
Tim's reward. He does a good deed, and someone does a good deed for him.
Oh man, Infinite Ovals hasn't gotten through Angst much, dude. You got to go through Angst much, man.
Don't do it. You won't
Angst
survive.
is it's like
It
required
killed
viewing.
me. I
at
had
this
to be
point.
reincarnated as new Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll warn you at first.
New Matt's less of a bitch.
At first, you know, we're gonna seem really harsh, and we probably were a little harsh in the first video, but as you go on, you will see.
But yeah, by the end of like video 2,
know.
you will completely understand us.
You'll fucking
I love
know.
that. There's like a few comments on video 1, like maybe you guys were a little mean, and then no comments on video 2 re-expressing
Ever
Stand up.
again.
ever again. Okay. Did you say your line, Matt? Oh, Ponyville is just that way.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I said it.
Okay. She then grabbed my hand and walked me towards Ponyville. Don't think about it.
Yeah,
I like-
hooves,
I like
whatever.
to. No, I mean you remember that I did that RP where I role played as Arnbeef the Graceful and I had that horse Future Glue
Yeah.
and Future Glue was like a really angry evil horse who had human hands at the ends of his legs.
Didn't we determine during Angst Much that horse hooves are just, if you zoom in on them, if you put them under a microscope, it's just a bunch of microscopic hands?
Yes.
I thought it was smaller hooves. It was like recursive.
No, it was,
No,
it was like Velcro.
I
We
recently
said was
watched
like
it.
Velcro.
I don't remember us mentioning either of those.
Oh.
actually.
We said it was like Velcro.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Before we got there, she asked me a question that caught me off guard.
I lost my place.
You a
Oh, there it
virgin?
is. No.
Matt, you
Sorry,
start with
here we
what
go.
Well, a
was
sir
wrong.
doesn't kiss and tell.
What was wrong with the animals? They were all bowing towards you. Even Angel, and he never does that. Never bows towards random people.
And all the
I
other
feel
animals bow left and right. But
Yeah, I
not
was gonna
Angel.
say, I feel like not bowing towards random people should go for all of them, shouldn't it?
Oh,
No.
shit. She asked in a concerned voice. Here's another parallel. I smiled and said, nothing. I guess I just have a way with the animals, I guess.
I
After-
guess.
Drax has a way with plants
Yeah?
and animals,
Uh-huh.
and this guy has a way with animals. And
Wait a minute.
with
Drax
plants too.
believes in well, what was that weird like new?
Yeah, like druid, nature god
Yeah, he
thing.
believes in like druid shit.
Yeah,
This guy
he's
believes
a
in
new
Jesus.
ager.
Yeah,
Oh
he's a
my
new age.
god!
Yeah.
Is this guy Druid Jesus? Yeah.
No. He's not Druid.
He's the
Jesus.
anti-Drax. He really is.
Yeah, because that's a bunch of unchristian pagan New Age Satanism, dude.
Yeah.
Mm.
He gets
Oh
his power
my
from
God.
being a godly man.
Yeah. After a minute or so of walking, we reached Ponyville. Then almost immediately, we were greeted by a completely pink pony with beautiful blue eyes.
Hi, I'm Pinkie Pie.
She said in a hyper voice.
Oh no,
Back
I think I know
again.
where this goes. I think I know where this goes.
Hey,
We can both see where this is going.
hey, Pinkie Pie, nice to meet you, I said, imitating her hyperactiveness.
He imitates other people's voices.
Oh.
to give
Oh
him
my
that
god!
Whoa.
That's the most distinctly Drax thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kawhi Spacken says, "Didn't Drax attract all the ponies with his smell? Maybe it's the same with this guy, but with animals."
Yeah.
If he's got asshole musk,
Oh, God.
Oh no!
But I mean, again,
good Christian asshole
Oh,
musk.
God.
No!
yeah, dude, he imitated somebody else's voice.
Yeah.
But he didn't do
To
it
make a
super
positive-
patronizingly.
Hey,
Yeah,
if
to make a
asshole musk
positive
was
impression.
good enough for Jesus, then it's good enough for me.
No.
Immediately after I did that, I became instant friends with Pinkie Pie.
Nice. Instant friends.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see, by imitating her,
Yeah.
Wow.
he's Drax.
Oh, I take it that you're a partier, aren't you? I said, knowing exactly what she likes.
Speaking of parties, follow me.
She said, then paused and whispered something to Fluttershy.
Something.
Yeah. Fluttershy then giggled and whispered something back. Then Pinkie Pie nodded and led me somewhere isolated.
Oh no! Oh.
Hey, what's going up? I was interrupted by a pink blur rushing towards me, pinning me down.
Oh, is this me? Yeah, this is me.
Yeah.
Hey, I want you to meet some pony who wanted to meet you. Her name is Red Velvet. Ring a bell?
Pinkie said in an almost serious tone.
That
I'd
was
like
almost
to ring
serious.
your bell.
Sure, but please get off of me, I said
Get off
awkwardly
on me.
and smiled.
So wholesome.
Pinkie smiled back and nodded.
Okay, follow me.
Actually, that was pure Cholsome. I mean, he
Yeah,
was
that
very
was
wholesome
Cholsome.
and chaste. Be like, please, could you get off of me? I don't
It's
want physical
Cholsome.
contact with a non-wife.
Oh. She said, after a minute of walking, we reached our destination. It looks like Sugar Cube Corner, but instead of
But
looking
it's
like a
not.
cake, it looked like a piece of candy.
So it looks like a completely different thing.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It looks like a house, but instead of a house, it's just a hole in the ground.
Yes. It's a sinkhole. It goes really deep. Pinkie Pie then ran up to the door at nearly light speed and knocked on the door, clearly excited.
Really, I
Red,
can tell.
come out here.
Pinkie yelled in an exciting tone.
Not
Oh,
an
Actually, you know what,
excited
Connor? That was your favorite thing. That was show than tell. Ran up to the door near a light speed,
Yeah,
Oh.
clearly excited.
yeah, yeah.
Matt, you're gonna be both of these.
Oh, I am? Okay.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
yeah. Me and Bob are just here to provide the color commentary. You guys are like the
You're
fucking.
here to provide the color commentary, and I'm here to
It's the
provide the
Cowboys
colored
versus the
commentary.
Redskins, you know,
Yeah,
and we're just here commenting.
yeah.
I'm coming.
A voice
Wait.
yelled back, and almost immediately, a pony with a violet mane and a pinkish-reddish coat and a candy bar as a cutie mark came out, giving Pinkie a friendly hug.
I'm Christian. She likes candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What different standards?
Okay. Is he here? Did you find him?
She said just as excited as Pinkie.
Conversations with myself.
Yeah.
I'm
Another
just-
dialogue by
I'm
Matt. Yeah.
Yep, he's right over
Pinkie said, pointing at me.
there. Conversations with myself.
Hey, my name is Lightning Run. Nice to meet. I was
You know,
cut off.
I made that joke for many a year, and glad
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was cut off by Red hugging me. I was honestly shocked and confused, but I returned the hug.
Hey, Tim.
Red said,
Dun,
Bum,
dun,
bum,
dun.
bum.
Okay, how many of you other guys have to keep talking to yourselves in these stories? I swear this keeps landing on me.
Yeah,
it's happened to me more than once. Lila, I want to let you know that you probably had the theory that his wife would turn into Pinkie Pie. Well, that actually is what happened. Because I found the story a few years ago, and that's what it was. And then he went back and changed it because he thought that was really. So originally, how the story went was he went there, and his wife was Pinkie Pie, and they did this whole bullshit thing where she's like, "Just call me by my actual name, but I'm gonna have to pretend to be Pinkie Pie to fit in." Then he realized that didn't make any goddamn sense. So then he just changed it to where now Pinkie Pie introduces him to his wife, and she's just already pre-established somehow.
Good.
So this is a huge retcon. But yeah, originally he was married to Pinkie Pie.
I really love the implication that like of the first way it was.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
he
You
gets
know,
to
like
be a-
that
a-
he
own
gets his
person.
own body. He gets to talk to God and find out, make a decision, and then he goes, and then he gets his own body and his own identity, and she just overwrites someone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I really hate
Yeah.
when that happens.
And
I
so
don't
then he
know
realized
why.
he thought that was nuts, but it just more Drax. He was originally married to Pinkie.
He really is the wholesome Drax.
Randy says, "What's the point of going to Equestria if your wife is there too?" SMH, and I gotta say, collar tug. Yeah, and can't get away from the wife soon enough. Ah.
Yeah. I like it just reminds me more memes for the blind. I like that buff Garfield image where it's like, I love Mondays, back on the job site, no nagging wife.
Yeah.
And he's like got like a Union helmet on, you know.
Oh, that's so good.
All right. Chapter end notes. Oh noes, what will Tim do now? And this was updated. Okay.
Calm down, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Calm down. We can see that you've got like a full 18
Yeah.
chapter story.
Yeah,
No, I think he
0
means it was
reviews. All those
retcon.
people are really giving you.
Oh geez, 0 reviews. That's so sad.
Okay, never mind. I guess
I'm gonna look it up
doing
on his
that shit.
fanfiction .net account to see if he got more
Um,
comments there. Keep reading.
Okay. Chapter 3, The
Hang
Party. Oh.
hang on. How far do we want to get before we make our announcement?
Into this chapter.
End of this chapter. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, he's gotten to the party in chapter 3. You know, Drax took
Yeah.
like 7 or 8 chapters.
Yeah, and it's the same chapter title.
Yeah. Author's chapter notes. Hope you enjoy RR. Not R and R, just RR.
Yeah, it's read review.
It's his ad lib, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, okay. What? How do you know me? I asked, highly surprised. Show
I'm
then tell.
highly surprised by this.
Excuse me, madam. I'm highly surprised. I'm sorry, surprised.
Yeah, it's surprised.
Wow, Tim, I'm glad you found me, but come on. Now I'm disappointed.
She said in a playful voice. Then
So are we.
something in my head snapped.
That's
Holy crap!
He's dead
Sorry.
again!
Sorry. Holy crap!
He
Laura?
taken down his fanfiction.net account because I can't.
Oh, dang. What are you doing here? I said, giving her a hug and a kiss.
What do you think?
It's gonna be some big thinks right here. You know,
I
really
was
get my
able
jogging.
I was able to meet God and was allowed to go to a universe of my choice. What is my wife doing here?
Fucking God explained it to you.
An imaginary world from his dreams.
If anyone could explain it to you in a way that should get through your dumb fucking skull, it should be God.
Yeah, it's like Clayton said, he never wins these games of Guess Who.
Yeah, he really does.
I'm surprised he didn't go. I'm surprised he didn't go Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
No, why do you always
Oh, no,
do
no, no.
Jackie Chan?
Think about how cholesome this guy is. It would have been. She would have been like, guess who? He would have been Mr. Ed.
I feel I really like the idea that he always guesses Jackie Chan. And then, like, for
I
like a
like that.
birthday,
You
for a
watch it-
birthday, she says, "I'm bringing you to meet someone," and he's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm finally getting to meet Jackie Chan." And she uncovers his eyes, and it's Chris Tucker, and it's like, okay, we love the Rush Hour movies, but I'm a big Jackie Chan fan. Not that Chris Tucker's bad, and Chris Tucker's looking like kind of pissed that he's like been dragged
Yeah.
out here only to be compared to Jackie Chan.
Chris Tucker has the exact expression that he did when Kanye West said George Bush doesn't care about black people, and they cut to him,
Yeah.
and he's like,
Yeah.
Oh no. Yuvia, I'm sorry, in the Discord, you guys need to go look at this. In the Discord, Yuvia posted and muted a picture of our lovable main character, including the fingers.
Can you post it? Can you post it to our private so I can just drag it
Yeah.
on screen?
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Here you go. like it.
Is that on screen for everyone? Yeah.
Oh,
It's not that creepy.
Oh,
I
it's
just hate the
beautiful.
fingers, dude.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. What are you
fingers.
talking about? Look at those beautiful fingers.
Uh-huh.
I love it. I adore it. I want it on a shirt.
I do like the cutie mark. That's
yeah,
well
yeah,
done.
you did get that fairly.
She got the fingers right too. You got
Okay.
hands.
Okay.
I think she got the fingers just as wrong as the office.
Oh, come on.
All right. So yeah, what are you doing here? I said, giving her a hug and a kiss.
I lost my place again.
Second paragraph, well after the
There
rapture.
it is. Well, after the rapture, God knew I wanted to come here, so he sent me here.
She did not get to make the choice. God
didn't even
made
get to
the
talk
choice
to
for
God?
her.
I mean, like that sounds like God of the Bible. To
If the creator of the universe, yeah, that's true. But if the creator of the universe, why would?
I like how fucking cash they're like. None of them are freaking out. But it's just well, after the rapture, I got sent to Equestria. You know,
Well, yeah, of
rapture.
course,
Yeah,
it's not a
rapture.
surprise. They knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Hell, you know it's coming too. You just deny it in your in your sin or something. I don't know.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
I'm
I,
so
yeah,
happy to see you.
Yeah, Sean, the rapture. That's what happened.
Yeah.
The
They got
Christian
raptured.
rapture happened, and our Christian main character went to heaven, and God decided to reward him by sending him to Equestria to live another life.
Well,
Yeah.
God gave him the choice. In her
He gave him the
case,
choice.
God just chose.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
He's a very
yeah,
Christian man. He has a Christian cross with a heart for a cutie mark.
yeah. Did
I
you finish
said
the line?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. She said in her normal voice, then she looked at my new body.
Damn. I mean, dang.
Wow, you're handsome in real life and here.
She said with a chuckle, causing me to blush horrendously. What a weird word to pick.
Just like brutally surprised or whatever.
Yeah.
Brutally
Here we go.
astonished.
Struck down by my blushes.
Yeah, laid low by the blush.
Yeah. So are you, I said, returning a compliment.
Retuning a compliment.
Retuning a compliment.
I've
Yeah,
taken
he-
this compliment and I have retuned it for my own
I mean, that's what it
wholesome Christian purposes.
No.
Where am I again?
Third paragraph, start of it.
Oh,
Yep.
yep, there it is. I see it right after retuning a compliment. Yep. Well, anyways, ready to party?
She said, getting back into character. Yes, I said cheerfully.
You see, you can see the remnants of when she used to be Pinkie Pie getting back into character.
Yeah.
It makes zero sense since she's not playing a character anymore.
Yeah.
Like you did the bare minimum effort in rewriting this.
Control F Pinky. No, Control H Pinky.
Or
replace
add like
with Velvet.
one paragraph, maybe a sentence or two, and that's it.
Yeah.
Wait, what about Pinky? Does she know about this? I asked, concerned about our identity.
What? What?
Pinky is all seeing, all knowing.
I know about everything.
Pinky,
Like Drax, he suddenly knew everything.
dude, what if Pinky is God spying in on this couple?
Oh no, God will do that later. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Remember, Celestia is God.
Oh, okay, yeah. Pinky said in her usual voice. Yeah, you're right. That makes no sense.
You're
now.
right. That doesn't make any sense.
You see?
Why would you?
Yeah, the whole thing is just.
So I guess all this time Pinky's been talking in her weird voice.
Gosh, guys, I'm Pinkie Pie.
It's me, Pinkie Pie, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, Pinky.
Why was that? As soon as he said that she's bubbly, it hit me like I was on so many building bricks.
Put up on so many buildings.
So
Man,
many. All right. Well. Oh.
Yeah, but when she breaks the fourth wall, Lone Pix, does she use a different voice?
yeah, she looks
does?
right into the camera and she says, "Hi, my name is Tara Strong. I voice Pinkie Pie." And let me tell
Tara Strong doesn't voice Pinkie Pie.
I don't care.
That's why she's breaking the fourth wall. Tara Strong
Yeah.
doesn't.
Hi, I had to sub in today.
Yeah.
I subbed in just for this part. I'm
Yeah.
Tara Strong.
I subbed in. Well, she voices Twilight, so. And then she goes on Twitter and she like.
All right,
All right.
text her.
Fine. Pinkie Pie's voice actor turns to the camera and goes, "Hi."
Her voice actor turns to the camera. She in the show.
Yes.
Yeah, it cuts to live action. You know, it's like a
I like the idea of her being there the whole time.
Dude,
Just nobody
imagine that,
addresses it.
like a My Little Pony episode is going. It's just the generic animation. Like someone says something awkward, and all of a sudden on screen it snaps to like live action. The people are in the recording studio, just like looking at each other. They look at the soundboard guy. The soundboard guy is like shrugging, and they're like, "Shit, I don't know."
Also,
And it's like a quick ass cutaway, and then right back.
They
into the
specifically say shit. I don't know, and then it cuts back.
Lone Pix has my back.
All right.
Oh shit!
Uh,
That'd be amazing.
Okay, should we tell the others, Laura? Period. I said, getting worried again.
Don't worry, Auntie Pinky and Laura got it all handled. My voice has changed every time I
It's
voice
fine.
this
It's
character.
okay. All right, we need to up the pace a little
Yeah.
bit. Like maybe have like a comment, a paragraph.
Okay. Laura said in a cheerful voice. So, about that party, I said hesitantly. We're like way out here somewhere. I don't know where. Where is it going to be? Then, almost immediately, we were at Sugar Cube Corner. I'm still speaking out loud.
Oh yeah.
What was he even talking about?
Then, wait. How did we get here? I thought.
What?
Oh.
Oh no! He messed it up.
It's a rimnet.
No, he messed this up bad.
Yeah, he did. Oh no.
Oh
goofed
no!
He
We're seeing-
goofused and gallanted it.
Because he's the gallant
Goofus and
the author-
Goofus.
No, he's the gallant. The character is the gallant, but the author is the
What is a
goof.
Goofus?
Well, now that I'm Pinkie Pie, I can do whatever the animators gave her. Weird, like popping out of nowhere.
Said a voice, which I assume is Laura.
Don't assume it's Laura. What?
Because it's Pinkie Pie. Oh wait.
Also,
You nuts! How did you leave this in?
Yeah, no, we're seeing little fragments
Yeah.
from an alternate universe.
Fixed up the rest of this, but this got left behind, I guess. The rest of
Just
the
let-
story
ju-
got raptured up.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he didn't get left behind, but these bullshit.
These story snippets got left behind.
Wait, we can talk to each other mentally now? I thought.
Yep. Don't be shy. Enjoy the party.
She said. Then
Yeah, they're
immediately.
telepathically linked.
Yeah. Oh, hey Meldo. We're reading My Little Pony story that's the exact opposite of Angst Much. This guy is the most wholesome dude to ever be sent to Equestria.
He's chaste and wholesome.
Yeah,
wholesome.
he's-
Every
Wholesome.
episode insert, they show up and they either kill a bunch of people or they fuck.
Yeah.
And
But
this
this guy
guy-
just goes and is just hanging out with his chaste Christian
And,
wife.
yeah, this guy
Yeah.
pops into the universe. His wife pops into the universe. He's treating all the characters with respect and dignity.
He's very Christian. He met God himself.
Yeah.
I
And
played
it's not a
God
troll
as
thing. That's
usual.
the funny part.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah. Then immediately afterwards, I was crowded by ponies. Crewded? I was crewded by ponies from all over, including the main six. There was a orange-coated, blonde-maned pony named Applejack,
I wonder who that could be.
a white-coated, purple-haired pony named Rarity. There was a
that?
purple-coated, purplish-maned one named Twilight Sparkle. You're on
Twilight
Pony
Sparkle?
Fiction Archive. You don't need to tell me what the characters look like.
Who are these random characters?
I don't know.
Me?
Sometimes I go into these websites for very specific communities, and I go in not knowing a fucking thing, and so I'm like, who the hell are these characters?
I mean, with the meme
How the hell
saturation,
was I supposed to know that the
These
purple
be
one
the
was
legendary, only spoken in whispers, the main six that I've heard so much about but never seen.
Yeah. He knows
God give me strength.
he knows everything about the show because he watches it all the time at 10 a.m. Saturday morning. But he can't just say, "Oh, there's Twilight and Rainbow Dash and the rest."
He doesn't.
You know,
Can't just say, oh, there's
dude,
the main
Drax-
six. He's got to describe each one of them like I don't know who they are.
It is very wholesome, Olympics. That's what's great about it. But I was about to say, even the opening of the story was the opposite. Drax stays up late all night, drinking himself to death, reading My Little Pony fics. This guy wakes up like all by himself alone. This guy wakes up with his beautiful Christian wife, and they watch it in the morning together.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's the exact opposite. My Little Pony at night, drunk and alone.
And
My
not
Little
one
Pony
of
in the
them
morning
has
with somebody
jerked
else.
off even a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is insane.
Okay. And a cyan-coated rainbow-maned one named Rainbow Dash.
I'm sorry, Lopez. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the
Have you ever
stars
seen
were
this
right.
man?
First, I was greeted by Fluttershy, who I already met, of course. Then I was greeted by Rainbow Dash. Oh, God, I'm back.
Rainbow Dash.
I did. Hey, I'm Rainbow Dash, the fastest flyer in Equestria. I bet that you're not faster than me, she said, trying to issue a challenge. Why is she immediately okay? I'm sure I'm
character.
I'm sure I'm not, but we'll find out soon enough, I said, accepting the challenge.
This is the most wholesome accepting of a throwdown.
Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble.
Yeah. Who that pony thinking that they fronting on Timmy?
Rainbow. Note how I said the wholesome version of that song and not the explicit version of that song.
Yeah,
He doesn't even know there's an explicit version.
Right. Rainbow Dash couldn't help but to grin cutely, and this made me grin too. Then I was met by Rarity. Someone will have to Blake, you haven't gotten to do much.
Yeah, I haven't got. I really wrote myself. Oh, you sure are dashingly handsome,
She said in a kind voice. Thanks, I said, completely ignoring her flirt.
After all, I am married.
wholesome.
Yeah. Then I was met
Wholesome,
by
yeah.
Applejack, who violently shook my hand or hoof.
Oh, which one?
First one, then the other.
Oh,
I think
no!
Yuvi, I think you're gonna have to update your image a little bit.
He's got a
Yeah,
hand.
just like an
and
extra
foot.
hand.
No.
Yeah.
Like a nuclear disaster.
Yeah.
Howdy, I'm Applejack. Nice to meet y'all.
She said in a heavily accented voice. Hey, I'm Lightning Run. Nice to meet you too, I said with a grin, causing Applejack to blush.
There we go. Our first.
Even though he's wholesome, he still has a.
Hang on, if everyone knows that he's Tim, why does he keep referring to himself as Lightning?
No, only his wife, aka Red Velvet, knows that.
Only Pinky
and
knows that
Pinkie
they.
Pie.
Yeah. Though, can I just say, this is our first divergence from the parallels with Angst Much, because he didn't imitate her voice this time.
Right.
But earlier he did imitate.
Earlier he did, so we established that he would do it, and he didn't this time.
Yeah.
Small thing.
Then last but not least was Twilight Sparkle.
Oh, sorry. I'm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Twilight.
Hi, I'm Twilight Sparkle.
Oh,
Do you guys not want me?
that voice so much.
You gotta do the voice. You gotta do the voice.
All right. I gotta get into that mindset.
The great free thinker of Equestria. Think back to that line.
I like books, and I like
The great
sucking
think-
dick.
Yeah.
Books,
No, please.
sucking
Dick.
down on fat cocks.
Okay.
No, please.
God, I love just thick horsemen.
They say men think about sex every 7
Right.
seconds, but
I'm trying to
Bob
get in
thinks
character,
about sex
guys.
every,
Right,
like
right
7
in the peakness
milliseconds.
of your pony flesh.
Yeah, I'm trying to feel it in the pinkness of my pony flesh.
No.
Hi, I'm Twilight Sparkle, loyal student of Princess Celestia.
There we go.
That's incredible.
She said happily.
Tara Strong, is that you? Did you
Yeah.
join the Steel
No,
Toilet?
it's better. It's way
Hi,
better than.
I'm
it's way
Tara
better-
Strong.
It's way better than. Yeah, Tara, not Tara. It's way better than Tara Strong. I said this. I said this off camera. I'm gonna say it on camera. Like now, whenever I see like My Little Pony anything, if I see a Twilight, I hear Bob's voice,
I know, me too. I just hear Bob's voice.
and I wish if I had the money, Bob,
It's not a good voice.
To redub
I would pay
the
for them to
fucking
redo
show.
all the episodes with Bob.
With that voice, it's
as
way better.
Twilight Sparkle.
It's so
Alright.
perfect.
Nice to meet you.
She said, "Nice to meet you too," I replied. After we finished our greeting, Red Velvet, or Laura better yet, dragged me into the party playfully and made me dance with her. I agreed, and we danced until the party shut down.
Wow, the whole party got shut down. How'd that happen?
Yeah. Woo!
They got way too turned.
Woo, woo. This is the Ponyville police. We're gonna have to ask that you shut this party down.
Yeah.
I hear you guys aren't getting loud enough, and then they take off all their horse clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're sorry for Pony
Party rock,
Rocket.
dude. I was thinking the exact same thing. There's a throwback for you.
Can I tell a real quick story? This is basically unrelated. I just remembered because I said "turnt" and I was like, another synonym is "shwasted." One time I tried to teach my mom, or she wanted to know what the word "shwasted" meant.
Oh, no.
And so I told her it's a combination of wasted and shit-faced. And she was like, "Why would you need a combination of those two?" And then I was like, "No, sometimes people get so wasted, they're not just wasted, they're shit-faced. And sometimes they're so shit-faced, it's like a lot, right?" And they were like, she was like, "Oh, okay." So people say it like casually. And I was like, yeah, you're not going to find it in like legalese. But then she left for like a month to go visit her mom in India. And then she came back with her mom. And both of them were saying the word, but they were saying it wrong.
Oh no.
They were both saying "shwasted." And I was like, "Mom, first of all, why did you teach Amama? She doesn't need to know this. But also, you're both saying it completely wrong. I told you the etymology. It's shit-faced and wasted." But no, she still says "shwasted," and she uses it in terms of, like, anytime anyone gets even a little drunk, she'll say "shwasted."
Oh no. That's
Oh,
good.
She's a real mom.
Yeah.
That was a
Just-
doldrum story.
Yeah.
There you
That
go.
just got me schwasted.
Yeah, I'm shwasted on this Henny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a sip.
Yes.
Yeah. I really want
Your
to
name
see
Riley
the,
Poole.
I really want to hear the fallout of you trying to explain
Excuse
to her
me.
what whippets are.
Oh man, that'd be great. But Matt, I do want to clarify: the writer of that story is in the chat right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are they? Which one's the right?
Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's Drayden27.
Oh.
Mhm.
He hasn't.
I'm still gonna make fun of Riley Poole.
I mean,
Dude.
he's a cool dude.
Yeah. I mean, I recently went back and
I was
listened to that again.
I
and
was
just,
listening to that the other
the
day.
double arm squeeze, man.
I'll never get over Riley Poole playing Just Dance on the Wii by himself. Like, I'm sorry. That's still the best thing ever.
It's really funny.
You go play the Wii.
Yeah, there he is.
Just Dance on the Wii by himself.
It just comes. It just came.
When
across.
there's nothing to do and I'm nothing to do.
Other people are doing stuff. He's at his friend's house.
Oh, it's so
Just
good.
Dance on the
Yeah.
Wii.
I guess. Sorry if you didn't want me to call you out.
Oh my god, it never gets old.
But yeah, it's the
Yeah.
fan letters guy. He's a
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
guy. Don't
He's
you
the
know?
best.
Obviously, people
Fan
don't
letters is
give
the
him
best.
shit because, like,
we,
you
we,
know,
we
it's
love
really
him
fun.
in more ways than one.
Yeah.
Very, by that I mean in both wholesome
Oh,
and
I
chaste
hurt.
ways.
I hurt like I read it for the first time again.
Yeah. Yeah. Just yeah.
No. All right, guys. Well, that was the stream.
No. Well,
Hey, we've
yeah.
got a lot of work to do. Riley, go play.
Okay, no, let's
play
go. Let's go. After the party shut down, we met the others outside. You know, you could stay with me, Lightning, said Rainbow, remembering the challenge I accepted.
I thought you didn't.
I mean, he technically was like, well, I don't know about that, but sure, we can see. I don't see
Yeah.
why accepting a challenge of a race means, hey, come sleep with me.
No, I mean
Talk
it's
about
a
a race to
race
get that
orgasm.
pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like most people want to try and make it last for a little. Rainbow Dash, it's just like, you know, it's mutual masturbation, and it's like
Oh.
whoever can come quicker wins.
Wins.
This
He's
is
just So she's just boom, done.
Or,
And it's like, fuck.
yeah.
And it's like, damn, like that was like 1 second. How is anyone supposed to do that?
those
She's
like
"Oh, I'm
Call
the best.
those like Call of Duty YouTubers do like race to prestige or whatever, and like Overwatch YouTubers do like race to Grandmaster. Well, like my whole life has been a race to pussy, and I'm still doing new episodes. I still haven't gotten there yet.
One of these days, man, I have faith in you.
Yeah. One of these days, a super hot chick might just knock on my door and be like, "Hey."
I think you made a.
Now, what'll happen is you'll go to the local fair. I know
Yeah.
go to the local
Mystique
fair.
Elliott.
You're gonna go into the fortune teller's booth. She's gonna look in her crystal ball, and she's like, I see in your future pussy. And you'll be like, yes. And then and then you leave the booth, and you don't realize because you were just so excited that she was, trying to get you to sleep with her.
Yeah.
Like that was a come on, and you thought she was legit just predicting your future, and you missed your chance.
Yeah.
Guys, I fucking love when Clayton Dilson is Rainbow trying to commit a sin.
Yeah.
in this wholesome story.
Hey guys, at what point is it more sad than ironic to watch the Steve Carell movie, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, for life advice rather than for?
The moment you start thinking about watching the movie for life advice, it's already more sad.
Because
Consider it.
every year that movie gets a little more applicable.
Pay a hooker, dude.
Connor, I thought you were hanging out for your lucky number, 47.
Yeah.
47.
Who's at 47?
Yeah. Make sure to come back to my channel in 21 years for The 47-Year-Old Virgin, which is just a documentary about my life.
The last 30 minutes are you just crying.
Hey guys, it's Incendic 47. I'm the 47-year-old virgin. I also finally bought an Xbox One and PlayStation 4, so I can play those games.
Yeah. I finally bought a Wii so I can play SSX Blur.
I actually have bought a Wii and SSX
I
Blur.
finally got a
Oh,
Voodoo
shit.
graphics chip, guys. I'm all set for this modern day gaming.
Yeah.
All right, so I think at this point we're probably gonna have to finish this chapter, do the announcement, and then end stream.
No, let's keep going.
I hurt.
Rarity.
Oh fuck.
Rarity.
with-
I'm sorry, I just pulled a Matt.
No, he's
Yeah,
staying
I'm
with
pulling
me.
a mat too.
Stop pulling me.
Paragraph starts with after the party shut down. Rarity's
Yeah,
line is
there.
no, he's staying with me.
No, he's staying with me.
Said Rarity, who might have a crush on me. Eventually, all of the ponies except for Pinky and me were arguing.
Including his wife?
Yeah. His wife was arguing too.
Oh wait, Fluttershy's about to Fushmumble, is about to turn into her gaslighted,
Yeah.
unprovoked.
Stop!
Yelled Fluttershy.
Well, if you want to. Wait, is that me
Yeah,
again?
that is you
it's me.
again.
Well, either way, we didn't even ask Lightning if he has a place to stay, and if he doesn't, let him choose.
Chose.
Let him choose.
She said,
Guys,
oh,
I think that's her, that's the Drax version of her kind of spilling into this.
That's what I said.
universe.
It's her gaslit itself.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the universes are merging.
oh no.
Oh no.
And then it'll be a big fight between Tim and Drax.
And Rarity will be an atheist who doesn't
Whoa.
approve of their Christian marriage.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah. Is that Star Wars Duel
Star
of the
Wars?
Fates?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
it's
the fuck?
Duel of Fates. It's
Oh.
a Duel of Fates about to go down.
I was thinking more like a Smash Brothers kind of mash.
I was thinking more of a
Crossover.
Smash Mouth kind of thing.
kind of yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
smash another
Pacific
one
Coast
down your mouth.
Party. Get your motor running.
She said, a bit out of character. Then all the ponies were looking at me, eager for an answer. Well, I kind of want to stay with Red for a while, okay? I said confidentally. Confident.
Oh yeah, that's not
Confident ally?
confidentially.
He turned into Pepe the Prawn from the
Hang
Muppets
on
for
a
a second there.
That's not. Is that?
It's not confidentially.
And it's
It's
not
not
confidently.
confidently.
It's
confidently.
confident ally.
Confidently.
Yeah.
Not confidently, not
No.
confidentially.
Confidentally.
Yeah, it's confidently.
Nice.
Nice.
What's
I thought he wrote
what's
this
the
on
problem
his
here, Matt?
phone.
It's confidently. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, he
makes
wrote
sense
this.
to me.
The old T9.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. He wrote this on his BlackBerry.
Yeah. Then all of the ponies, except Red, sighed, said their goodbyes, and walked home. Jeez, what was their problem? I
They're hungry
said.
for that dick. Sex.
Stop.
Oh,
What, you don't like my sex noise?
Oh,
Stop. Okay, I got a real line. You're distracted.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
It works.
Good.
Water bim dong. The fucking hacky sack.
No, stop. Stop.
Oh,
Hey,
oh wait.
I'm gonna read the
Wait.
line.
Wait a minute,
Stop
Bob and
now.
Connor. I think we just did a Connor reference there.
Huh?
We did a Connor reference cross with an in joke.
Okay, well.
Oh god. Well, they all like you, I guess.
Red said, a bit ticked off. While we were walking home, Laura, a bit jealous and angry, I took note of this and said, come on, let's get inside.
Wait, was that a sentence? Laura a bit jealous and angry. What?
Yeah. Then Laura sighed and walked in. As soon as we got in, I said, Laura, I don't know if we're still married or something, but you know that you're the only girl that I love deeply. There is no need to get mad.
There is no need to be upset.
I don't like that he clarified how much he loves her.
Yeah, you know what?
You're the only girl that I love deeply.
This seems like the sort of guy that if maybe he wasn't full on like he didn't want to. Do you think he would play Christian music or would he pick like a really cheap mainstream song? That's the question. Because I feel like it would either be a Love Song for a Savior by Jars of Clay, or which is the Christian Mingle song for those who don't know.
Okay.
Or that Savage Garden song where it's like, I wanna stand with you on a mountain.
Oh man, that's the one I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, like doesn't that seem like the most like chaste wedding song you could have?
God.
There is no need to get mad. Then Laura nodded and gave me a kiss. You taste like
that's-
candy, I thought.
That's not me. This one's me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's Bob's
know.
new laugh.
She thought. Whoa. You could almost
Divorce.
say that love tastes like candy.
Divorce.
Yeah.
Can I just say real quick, if I felt like I tasted like candy, that would be weird.
hmm
I mean, as long as it was a good candy, you could be like a sugar daddy.
I don't. I mean, like,
Fuck up, Blake!
I wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't.
God damn it!
I just want to be a Reese's bars now available at your local Walmart. That's the candy that I would want to be.
Dude,
Specifically, the ones available at Walmart.
I want those Airhead Extremes bites because those things taste delicious.
How about
Well,
those Warhead?
while we're
Warhead
talking about
things?
candy, I'm addicted to those Kit Kat Unwrapped, but only the white chocolate ones. The regular Kit Kat Unwraps are like, these are somehow worse than regular Kit Kats, but the white
the
chocolate
Farmers
ones...
Only song.
but the white chocolate ones are really good and really bad for me.
All right, let's fucking get
Wait,
through this.
so now that we're back together, should we start over or are we still together? And we do need to find a way to make the others know we're together. I
Are
said,
you insane?
That's a remnant. That's a remnant from. The
Are you
Pinkie Pie
crazy?
thing.
Are you out of your mind?
Okay, yeah, I guess that is a remnant. Yeah, because it would only make sense if Pinkie Pie had to keep it secret. But
Yeah,
since they're both new,
this is the only chapter that really gets fucked over by the remnants. I think.
and then Matt, this is all your line.
I lost my place again. Where were we?
Oh, I have a plan. That's the start of your
Oh,
line.
there it is. I see it.
Oh, let's do it.
Oh!
Like a plan.
I have a plan, but we'll have to keep our love life a secret for at least a week or month. Two very different things.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
So pretty much, we begin to fall for each other, and then we can make our love official. Okay?
He completely forgot to change this part. This is the exact fucking same.
Mhm.
as it was before you changed.
Yeah. She suggested, then I nodded in agreement. Your line.
And call me Red from now on.
She said with a chuckle. Okay, Red. I said, giggling about
Silly.
how in character my wife is.
In character, she is this creature.
Well, no, like again, this is exactly how it was.
This isn't role play. She is this
He
creature.
just somehow. How did he miss this chapter? How did he fuck this chapter up so bad? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How did he heck this chapter up so bad?
there you
Yeah.
go.
He
Yeah.
hecked
Yeah,
this chapter
Yeah,
up
like this
really
entire
bad
part is
somehow.
completely unedited.
Yeah.
No, it is edited. It's just
No, this
parts
part.
of it aren't.
This part is completely unedited.
Oh, I thought you said this chapter was.
like this whole section isn't even like a case of like a few.
I mean,
sentences.
it
The
looks
whole
like he
thing.
control H the names, right?
hmm
Maybe.
And-
No, even call me Red. No, he didn't even change that. Never mind.
Yeah.
I don't
just
know how this happened.
Didn't get to this.
How
point.
did this happen?
Whatever.
Because he's stupid.
Yeah. He really fluffed this one up. Let's just say that. After a while of laughing, joking, making up, and kissing, we eventually became tired and headed to bed.
Wholesome.
Oh, wholesome.
Wholesome.
Wait, it's about to get sinful.
No.
Oh, this is me.
Matt.
You're right.
Yeah.
You can sleep in my bed, you know.
She said lustfully.
That is a sin. Do not do that.
Whoa.
Well, no, they're married. It's
Bad.
Lust
Bad.
is a sin.
No.
Okay then, I said,
Shit.
making my way to her room.
Okay. As fuck. You can sleep in my bed, big boy. Alrighty.
Okay, great. I'll go grab my stuff.
Yeah.
Okie
Yeah.
dokie, guys.
And then after he has sex, he just jumps up and says, "I won."
Yeah. When I
I'm so hungry, I could eat a whole dongo or
Yeah.
whatever he said.
all right.
I came.
When I got
Oh my god! I can't wait to bomb your dodongos.
I'll just round this out. When I got to her bed, I was tackled down and we began to kiss romantically and proceeded with our nightly activities.
Wholesome.
Chapter end notes. Oh, Laura and Tim's sexy time. Wow. Well, this isn't a clop fix, so I made it as clean as possible. If you want a clop, go somewhere else.
All right.
Yeah, you mother fluffers.
Mother
Alright.
fluffers.
So that was 3 chapters out of 18. You can read more of this story on your own if you want, but I think
Yeah.
I feel like now,
I feel
maybe,
like we
Well,
might-
maybe,
are
maybe
we-
I'm wrong, but I think 17 is probably not a real chapter because it's called Writer's Block.
Oh no.
Yeah, but you know, I honestly the chapters for this are pretty short. We should probably pick it up and maybe do a little bit of stream.
yeah.
And look how short that is.
Or maybe were we going to come back to this, or was the announcement the final thing?
Well, we might be able to come back to a little bit of
I'm
it.
not going to be able to come back to it after the announcement.
All right, but
Go.
all right. So is it time for the announcement?
It's time for the
I
announcement.
think so. Yeah.
We're ending the champ now.
Bye.
Yeah. Later, Bim cheese.
We're
Yeah,
really
actually
going on a
ending
high
the
note of
champ.
like
No,
just
it's
stumbling
okay.
through this
No,
story.
We're
Yeah.
not ending.
Yeah. But,
Hold on, real quick. Clayton Dill says the holding hands while they sleep on separate.
yeah,
beds.
that's their nightly
that
activities.
would be the most wholesome way for that to
Yeah.
go down.
He goes to the room and it's 2 twin beds, kind of next to each other, but not right next to each other.
Yeah, there's still like a
There's
lamp in
like a
between.
nightstand in between. Yeah. Well, I guess since I control the screen, do you want me to make
Yeah.
All right. It's been 5 years since we started the channel. We've read some cool stuff, and we're hoping to keep reading some cool stuff as we go along. But we are finally on Patreon! Oh, yeah.
No more being broke ass.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we have started up a Patreon if you guys want to contribute.
Yeah, if you want to. Now, we've got 5 different tiers, and
Mhm.
we can adjust the tier rewards later, or if
Yeah.
people
We're-
have like
we're gonna feel it
requests
out,
for
you know.
tiers or whatever. We're flexible.
Yeah,
I think honestly, Lila, I think merch is coming, so don't worry.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
You're gonna get your building bricks T-shirt.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
No, totally. We got to do it.
I mean, yeah, if we can afford it. But
Yeah.
No,
Part of the
I
thing-
know. I know.
part of the thing though is we do want to make it clear that we're not looking to turn this into at least right now we're not looking to turn this into like our paycheck.
Yeah. I mean, that's obviously like the
Sure, but
all
the reason we want to get some money going is that we want to maybe turn it around towards commissioning thumbnail art or buying new microphones,
having an editor.
Things that would make running the channel easier because
And we could focus on growing the channel because we would like to try and I think do more collaborations, try and
more
expand our
collaborations,
reach.
but also like Connor is our main editor, and he has a full-time job,
Mhm.
and it's not as easy as when we were in college. So that's some real reason. Now let's talk about the rewards. If you want to be an associate hole,
Right.
asshole,
God.
that's $1 tier.
Well, I
Um,
think we should just start with the description. And,
Oh yeah, sure.
Are
Are we riffing our own Patreon page?
No, but we're just like reading it out loud for I guess anyone.
Well, how about we do riff our own Patreon?
All right, sure. So, hey, we're the Steel Donut Collective. We read
Wow,
and riff.
what a bunch of nerds.
We read and riff awful fan fiction, bad movies, terrible books, incompetent WikiHow tutorials, and anything else that sucks.
Yeah, like this fucking page.
We funny, give money.
Okay, that's pretty good though, right?
That's
Yeah, I like these Steel Donut guys.
Maybe the other is pretty cool. Don't go chase him down.
I think I'm gonna support him on Patreon.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you said-
No, I mean, I was just reading just in case someone's like playing a game or something while just listening in.
Yeah, and it says we call our supporter. Just to explain the tiers, we call our support the donuts, and they complete it.
Yeah, donut
We
holes.
hope you'll find our videos you like and support.
All right. So here are the tiers, and it seems like when I zoom in on the page, it actually gets covered up by the Discord shit. So I'm just gonna have to reverse this.
about that. Yeah, so tier the $1 tier is associate holes, assholes.
Mhm.
Wow.
It's short for associate.
I know.
Right?
I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
you're
wow.
an associate
And
hole.
that's just we give you a thank you. It's the thanks for supporting us. You don't really get anything, to be honest. Yeah,
Mhm.
D holes. That's the $2 tier. You get our sincere thanks. You also get your name in the credits at the end of our videos. We're gonna start doing that. Uber D holes
That's
get
number
access
5.
to patrons only text and voice channels, and there's also a patrons only muted, so that if you're in the voice with the patrons, then you can type in muted, so you don't have to necessarily be talking. Then the $10 tier is Mega D holes. You get your name earlier in the credits, and then also you get the ability to change your name in the Discord. We're going to be potentially probably locking down name changing permissions, and so if you change your name frequently, it would be good for you to settle on a name in like the next week, and then when we lock it down, probably next Sunday, then that'll be it. And I mean, probably for the next like couple weeks after that, if you just ask us, we'll be like, okay, maybe you didn't.
Yeah,
get
like
to it.
I was on vacation.
Yeah, like you
don't
didn't have
want my-
access to it. It's
I don't
fine,
want my
you know?
name to be stuck as like this Garfield meme. I changed. it.
Yeah, yeah.
And the reason we're doing that is we had to sort of roll back some things on the Discord, so we had stuff to offer because it was kind of we just sort of offered everything. And also I personally find it I know me and Matt kind of disagree on this. I find it easier to participate in the Discord with names being more consistent. So
Yeah, I'm with
Sure.
Matt on that, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Another thing is right now in the Discord, there's a lot of arbitrary roles that I created as goofs over the course of the years that we've been running the thing. I'm gonna be getting rid of all of those, just the arbitrary goof things. And so if you probably we might add as a reward that maybe like on the $5 tier you also get to pick a color for your name, and then we can
Something like that.
just like have a couple set colors, like red, blue, green, yellow, whatever,
Mhm.
as rewards. Real quick, Sean Clunan asked, are requests going to be behind a paywall? Absolutely not.
no.
Requests are still completely free. You don't need to pay us anything to submit requests, and we'll still evaluate them, and we're not going to give any extra.
I mean that would hurt us because we would
right,
feel like
because we
oh,
get a
you-
lot of our shit from requests. So
we would
you're
totally
still-
rip this fantastic fanfic you
yeah, people who give us money do not get any extra preference when it comes to requests,
But
and requests are still going to be available to everybody.
Right.
Then at the $20 tier, we have Ultra Instinct D holes.
Mhm.
You can vote. Once a month, we'll have a poll up, and it'll be you'll be able to choose a video for us to record. We'll put up some options that are already on our accepted list, and you guys can pick. And we'll
decent
provide.
number, too.
Yeah.
What now, Blake?
I was going to say a decent number too.
Yeah. You know,
Because I've seen I've been on other Patreons where they did that, and it's like literally 2 options, and it's like, great, thanks.
yeah, we'll put like a couple options up, and if there's something that gets a lot of votes but doesn't win, then we'll probably come back in the next month's poll. You know. And then the Super D hole, Super D hole is the $50 tier. I don't honestly think anybody will take up, but we needed a highest tier.
Yeah.
And so right now the reward is we'll cameo on one of your videos. Again, the rewards could change depending on like if people have suggestions for rewards that we think are pretty cool or you know, something like that. But yeah, that's up for
Yeah.
okay, you know, it looks like Stannis said, I hoped for specific line reading and requested character voices in one of the affordable tiers.
Yeah, well, you know, that's one of the things I had suggested. Voicemail message for.
Oh, you
I
cut out for that, Blake. Can you repeat that?
I said I'd seen other Patreons where they would do something like that, but I think we all discussed it and we didn't think anyone would be interested. So
yeah, I mean, if I think instead of making that a monthly tiered thing, that would probably be better as like a like we could put a PayPal link in the description, and if you wanted us to do that, we could just do it like a one-time payment thing.
Yeah, that'd be
and that would be like probably like, I don't know, depending on how long it is, probably like $2.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It's almost weird to be.
Yeah, it seems weird to even ask for money for that, you know. And then Clayton asked, would I be able to join a riff as a reward? I'll be completely honest with you. The reason that's not a reward is because we're not sure that everybody, like, we don't want to make it like a pay to get in and then we worry about whether or not you're funny.
Right,
you know,
yeah.
you might be hilarious. The comments I've seen here in the chat have been absolutely hysterical, but you know, there are always people who have more money than sense and more money than a sense of humor, and so they'll, you know, somebody will be like, okay, well, I'm paying you $50, so let me be in a video, and then we put them in a video, and then the video is just god awful, and then it's like, okay, well.
Plus I have nightmares of, like, you know, Drax gets home, he forgot to go to the liquor store, so he has a little bit of extra money, sees that, and all of a sudden we're recording a video with Drax.
You forgot to go to the liquor store.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good couple
it's funny. Bucks. That's funny to Matt, because when would Drax ever forget to go to the liquor store?
Yeah, exactly.
If Drax is out of the house, he's making a trip to the liquor store, both on the way to his destination and on the way back.
Yeah.
Also, his destination is the liquor store, so
he's visiting 3 liquor stores.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's like if you own like an H1, like a Hummer, and it's like stopping to fill up with gas. That's what it's like.
Yeah.
Now I will say this, you know, about continuing that line of thought about Clayton's thing. We're still interested in doing collabs. So if someone was, you know, we'd like to collaborate up, but you know, if somebody's building a channel and we just like them, we're hanging out with them, we think they're fun, we're still interested in doing collabs with fun and funny people. You know,
but I should state, like, we sort of, this is something that sort of became a discussion point early on in the channel where we were having, you know, friends and stuff come in on videos.
Right. Yeah.
Once we started taking things more seriously, we agreed that, you know, if we're trying to build like an actual channel, like a brand, so to speak.
Yeah. So like, you know, Connor and I used to bring in our friends from like college, and like you can see on some of the older videos, you know, our friend Mitch or Griffin or Sam would show up. They weren't part of the Steel Donut. They were just guests that we just had friends on, and we decided that we don't want to do that anymore. So it's not the same thing as, you know, if we were going to do a collab, it would have to be an actual collaboration. We do something for you and you do something for us, you know, whether it's a video on either channel or if you guys had a podcast or something, you know, we could maybe work something out. But,
and I think like Bob said, we're mostly trying collaborate up. It's like, and I don't want us to sound selfish, but I want to grow the channel, not really for selfish reasons. I don't need money from Patreon or anything like that, but because we all try our hardest to entertain people, and I just want to entertain more people.
So I just hit refresh. Kind of go ahead and hit refresh on the Patreon thing, because it looks like we've already got a second patron, and that makes me real happy.
Oh, nice. Yeah. We're gonna be live streaming until we hit $100, baby.
Oh God,
no, we're not.
No,
That's why I said it in my joke voice.
Yeah, we joked about it at the very beginning. And
I don't know who that was who just jumped in, but thank you so much again. None of this is required. Like Sean asked, the requests are not behind a paywall. We're not. Oh, another thing, we're not going to be putting videos behind a paywall. At least for now.
None of us like that.
Like riffs for sure are never going behind a paywall. We thought about doing like behind the scenes stuff, but there's not a lot of behind the scenes. I mean, you saw us reading in the stream. This is what it's like when we're streaming. The only difference is we don't have a chat next to us. When we're recording outside of a stream setting. And so, the behind the scenes stuff would be like what, a vlog of Connor sitting there editing a video and feeling miserable.
Vlog would be like every time we have a big fight and we all try to kill each other.
Yeah.
You're all going to get to hear
so like never. That happens never.
You're all going to have to get some behind the scenes bullshit here. Whoever has the fucking recovery phone on the Google account, it won't let me sign into the goddamn Gmail.
Let me check if that's me.
From this computer.
I think that might be Connor.
Yeah, I think you were wanting to turn it back to you, but I think it might still be me.
Yeah.
But if you like need an access code or something, we'll do that after the stream.
Yeah. Well, I need to sign in now. So someone's getting a text, and you just need to PM me whatever the code is.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, just thinking about like what else we could offer. There was the idea of, synced up, but then after that, uncut audio.
Quick,
if you guys would be interested in that, maybe, where we don't, just basically unedited, you see all our,
I don't think you'd find it very entertaining.
I mean, that's why it's not already a reward. If people are really interested, that would be okay, but.
Well, I mean, maybe.
I wouldn't be interested.
Yeah.
I mean, but again, we've decided this. Sorry.
2497 horsepower.
I mean, we've decided all this by talking, amongst ourselves. But if you guys do show an interest, I mean, that's why we said we were open to hearing other ideas.
What Matt is saying is that just because someone shows, we'll do it. Like, if a bunch of people said, like, I would like a reward tier to be that you guys cut your toes off on camera, we're not doing that.
Well, sure.
That would.
so like the unedited audio.
Okay, that's interesting. Drayden's sister signed up for the Patreon. That's really great. Thank you.
Oh, awesome.
Really appreciate that. Deathstar asked, is Griffith not our friend? His name is Griffin. And no, I lived with him, and there was some hostility there when we lived together. And I don't think we're not friends. We just don't hang out anymore. Like, I just haven't hung out with him in a long time.
I mean, the multiple attempted murder attempts probably had something to do with
it. It was one time.
Posted the access thing.
But I mean, Bob, you did try to murder him, so.
Again, it was one time.
I mean, I was there. I was helping you. That's why I know this. This is why I know about it.
Oh, so so now you're just admitting to a crime?
What are you, a cop? You a cop, Connor?
Speaking of cops, Joel Mole, that transitions me to a thing that Stannis just posted in general, and he added me. He said, would you really read something like this for free? Quote, Dave asked, what is it that you can never catch up to? I didn't know what to say. This was likely another of his traps. A train. It's too fast, Beanie. Van wants to know how much he needs to pay to get a Varoom shirt.
Again, like, as for the merch thing, I don't want to have like a discussion on that right now, but like, you're worried about the money, Bob. There are sites set up now to where you can link them to like your Teespring or whatever, and
Sure, yeah, like
they-
Redbubble
they-
or Teespring or whatever.
But what I was going to say is they print the shirts on demand, so we wouldn't have to worry
Yeah.
about buying things.
yeah.
So we can totally, do that. I think we will. at some
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, that's not a Patreon,
point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not
Goal.
Patreon related.
Right now that's not a Patreon goal. That's just like a separate thing. Yeah, and then what else? STC's reward. That's a good. Oh, gross. I'm trying to think, who are we having sex with?
Oh jeez.
No, I don't want to think about that, Bob.
I think it's just like female chipmunk versions of us, right?
No, 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 Bob, no,
Like the 5 of us
no. I said no,
and the 5 of them
no,
making human chipmunk
no.
hybrid.
I don't know. Why would you do this to me? I thought we were friends.
We are friends. Well, we're coworkers.
Right.
Okay, there we
Yeah.
go. I was gonna say.
Right.
See, Death Destroyer's all about this.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
He likes
But
this.
I'm not, and I have to participate.
Hey, you don't just have to participate. You get to participate.
Yeah.
Choking on your own vomit already, huh?
No, that's actually unrelated.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I am choking though.
Oh, did he swallow another fly? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
One of the Patreon tiers is gonna be stop Matt from dying live on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, one of the Patreon goals is to get Matt glasses.
Oh God!
One of the Patreon goals can be to get a CD that's, 80 minutes of Matt's laughter isolated.
Wait? It looks like. Yeah, I see that. Stannis has a lot of line requests, but one of his line requests is for me to say Yoimune in Ark's voice. Just his name?
It's
I mean, I can.
yeah.
Yeah.
Matt spit as a Patreon goal.
Oh jeez.
Originally we were gonna have a goal that was gonna be like $69,420. It's
All right.
way too much. Patreon won't let us put in a goal that high. But it was gonna be that if you put in that much money, we'll all fly to your location and have sex with you.
God, are we talking about this now? I came back from the dead for this.
This might be the worst marketing we've done.
I'm just saying, like, we can't do that now because Patreon's in the way and it's also illegal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But I mean, for $69,000 a month,
you just have
a
to.
month, like,
You just have to sort of work around it. Say we'll fly out
if
to
you
your
have $69,000, I'm sure
we'll-
you can pay somebody off.
We'll fly out to your location, and we'll have lunch with you. And you see, well, if we'll see how things develop, and unrelated to that's how it would have to be.
Yeah.
oh my
unrelated.
God, Sean, how much would I pay for his head is crushed, his chest is crushed, his heart is crushed, his brain is destroyed, tears, nothing I can do, only plug him in and hope for a miracle shirt.
Oh god.
I don't
That's
know.
how I feel.
I mean,
right
like I
now.
said, like if we just go through like a print on demand, we could have 1 million shirts.
And then
Yeah.
I guess actually it looks like Stannis didn't want Yoimune in Ark's voice. He wanted Yaoi Mune
Oh jeez.
in Ark's
Oh,
voice.
God.
And I don't know
Oh,
if
yeah,
that
as you
means
say
you want me
so,
to
we
read the
just need
story
to-
or just say the word.
Wait, guys, let's just stop talking now because we might accidentally
Uh-huh.
I'm accidentally what?
fulfilling line requests.
Yes, but we're not charging for them.
Yeah, but I mean, we might
could.
do PayPal.
Okay.
We need to.
I mean, we have a PayPal. I could link that
Sign
in the
language.
chat too.
I love
Sign
you
language.
all
We have to
very
talk in
much,
sign
but
language.
I have to go now. It is my time. It's 4:30. I have to be heading out of here.
All right.
I
He
know
has
what
a,
time
he
it
has
is.
a very.
It's 2 hours past dinner for him.
He has a
Yeah.
very
I was
urgent
going to say
appointment.
it's 2 hours past my bedtime.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
I was there last night. He was making
First
a
one.
reservation
uh-huh.
I was making a reservation. What?
at the local Hardee's.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
Nice restaurant in town.
All right.
the
Is
highest
this
quality meal I can afford.
is this the last thing we're doing for the stream, or are we gonna do something else?
We might be able to do like one more chapter of this because it's short, Pace.
I'm just wondering if I
Okay.
should go to the thanks for watching thing or not. So I'll just
Wanna go?
do it on this.
Well, you know what? We're
I mean, we're
let's
almost.
let's do a little bit more.
Wait, that wasn't a we're done. That was a. Okay, we might do a little more. All right. Yeah, let me just. Actually, let me drag the Love Tastes Like Candy thing over to my other.
I forgot the fucking title.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, chapter 4 is pretty short. If we want to do one more chapter, you
I
know,
won't be able to
Matt,
be
why
here
aren't
for
you
it. I gotta-
gone? Leave.
I was gonna say I won't be able to be for it. I gotta
Get
go.
out.
get the flip out of here, mother flipper.
Oh, watch your
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
language.
Oh.
This is how we end every call, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We argue
Yeah.
until eventually we all leave in a huff.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
fucking kill one of you.
Yeah.
Just you wait.
I'm gonna.
No, you hang up, bitch.
Yeah. If you don't like it, then just log off.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, just log off, Matt. Oh, he did. He
Yeah, absolutely.
logged
Heck,
off
dude.
I don't know why I'm bringing that meme back so hard.
because it's good.
It is good.
If you don't like it, then log off.
All right.
All right, so we'll do one more chapter of this. And are we ever gonna get back to this, or should you just summarize how the rest of this goes, or like
No,
give
yeah.
enough for the viewers to be interested in maybe reading
I think
it
we can
themselves?
come back to this.
Yeah, it's not that long.
Okay,
You know?
okay, yeah. This isn't the 50,000 word epic that Angst Much is.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so.
It's like when you were a kid, you know, you get those Reader's Digest condensed books.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no, wait, no. The condensed books are an older thing. I was thinking of the Children's Illustrated Classics. Remember those? They had the white hardcovers.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
yes.
they were like shorter versions. I read the fuck out of those.
Yeah.
My dad tried to get me to read those, and I was like, "Nigga, no,
I mean,
sorry."
I mean, there's no way I would have been able to survive Ivan
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
unless it was in that version.
Man, I wish I got like Wuthering Heights as a heavily abridged illustrated book. I hated reading that in high school.
That
Oh
book
man,
sucks,
I
yeah.
love Wuthering Heights. Are you kidding me?
When my dad got me a bunch of those, and like my brother was like, I don't think my brother ever read an actual book in his whole fucking life, but like he almost read one or two of them. Like he like reached for them once or twice, and then I was like, we went to the library and I picked out Atlas Shrugged, because I was looking for the biggest fucking book I could find.
It's one of the biggest.
And it's
Yeah.
real fucking big. And I read it, and I was in 4th grade, I think, and I did not understand a fucking word of it. I didn't get the message
Yeah.
at all. I didn't understand at all, but I had read it, and then I reread it later as an adult, and I was like, man, this book sucks.
Okay.
I don't think it sucks, but I think Ayn Rand's a very interesting person. I take a very middle ground to her. A lot of people, and I'm like I don't want to like talk too much about her, but like the main thing with her whole philosophy and approach to life is it was entirely emotional and reactionary
Yeah.
to how shitty her life was living in Soviet Russia. So her and so because of that, like, you know, when you have something that's based not in logic but in emotion, and you know it's all reactionary like that, sometimes it's going to work and sometimes it's just not.
Yeah, it's basically dumb luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, she was an interesting person, and she wrote a really good paper speaking out against racism. Have you ever read that, Bob?
Yeah.
So there you
Yeah.
go.
All right.
That's not a hot take. That was a cold take for me.
Yeah. All
It's
right.
kind of a doldrum store.
It
Not
was
really
a doldrum take.
Whoa.
Yeah, doldrum take. Yes.
Doldrum takes. Yeah.
Yeah, you have doldrum stories. I have doldrum takes. Really,
Yeah.
just really, you know, just median, calm opinions that are inoffensive on things.
Yeah. Speaking of inoffensive, let's
Yeah.
read one more
Ah.
chapter of Love Tastes Like Candy. Chapter 4, The Race.
That title's pretty offensive.
An author's chapter notes, another chapter from this chapter on. I will try to update it at least twice per week, if not more. I don't know.
I wish
So,
the
like,
Ultimate
that
Fiction
means
did.
he'll never update again, right?
Yeah.
Right. When I woke up, I looked to my right to see Red sleeping soundly next to me. Oh God, I hope I didn't do something I'm going to regret, I thought.
Anal.
Oh,
You didn't do anything wrong, my son. She's still your wife.
God
so
said
Christian.
through my head.
He was afraid that he had sex out of wedlock.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. I agreed and got up to start the day.
What are you going to do? Not agree with God?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. First, I have to visit every pony and race Rainbow Dash. There's always an adventure in that. When I finished my mental agenda, I got up and that was his mental agenda. That's
Visit
it.
literally everyone. And race food.
When I finished my mental agenda, I got up and kissed my wife on the lips. Horses kissing.
Yeah, good.
Maybe I could surprise her with a breakfast in bed, I thought.
Wholesome.
Oh, Matt's gone, so.
Yeah.
That sounds good, babe.
My wife thought. I completely forgot that my wife and I completely shared our thoughts here. It's kind of terrifying if you think about it.
Yeah. Well, he's so cholesome that he'll never think of it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Well-
you know what they say, like you were saying earlier,
Mhm.
it's like once every 7 seconds. He thinks of Jesus once every 7.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not a surprise anymore, I thought as I smiled and walked to the kitchen. When I got there, I looked for something good that we both can eat, but all I found were sweets, bread, and hay. Well, we are ponies, so his will do, I thought as I grabbed the ingredients.
I
Okay,
hate this story. It's so fucking dumb and bad.
okay, I'll make this. Hope this is okay, I thought as I put together a hay and cream sandwich. Sorry, a sandwich.
sandwich.
Come
Also, a hay and cream sandwich. That sounds like something from Jack. So.
Yeah. Come on, Greg, let's go eat some ham and jam sandwiches. When I hay and cream sandwich.
Which
Hold on. Can I just...
Ah.
Can you say the phrase again? Like, what kind of sandwiches?
A hay and cream sandwich.
Destroyer has exactly the right emoji.
So, hey, how do you make bread?
You just do.
Well, no, I mean, like, what goes into the process of making bread? You grind up
Yeah, you
grain,
grind up grain. Yeah.
right, and then turn it into flour, and then process, and then.
Oh, I thought we were gonna Jake and him. It's like, so I was
No.
thinking the other day, you know,
No, and then hold on, and then cream. Is like,
Is sweetened milk.
but then hay
It's just
is another
hay.
kind of grain.
Yeah.
it's straw, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going grain on grain.
Yeah.
We're going. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like an oatmeal sandwich.
Gross.
No,
There-
man.
Yeah. They've
Big yikes.
the horses
man.
are advanced enough to be able to make bread and make cream, and then they just stick hay on there.
Well, they have to digest because they digest the hay.
Yeah, I guess so. Sure. When I finished the sandwich, I walked upstairs with a tray and gave Red the sandwich. Oh, you got it right finally. I was nervous because I didn't know if it was good to eat or not, but I still felt confident and brought it to her. At first, she hesitated. She didn't want to eat it, but she trusted me as much as she trusted Pinky. So she took a bite.
She
How
should
much-
trust you more.
Yeah, you're her.
She
Schultz
just
and
met
husband.
Pinky.
I trust you as much as I trust a random stranger as an insult. I mean, that's something you say to someone you don't trust.
Yeah.
Connor,
Yeah.
I trust you more than I trust my enemies.
Yes.
Or as much as.
At least as much.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, as
shit.
much as a sandwich as anything.
I had a really badass line about, the friends and the enemies thing. I'm trying to think about it. I can't remember it. Dang it.
Keep your friends close, your enemies closer, and your friends even closer than that.
This is the sort of thing that normally gets cut from our videos.
Yes.
This is what you would get for that unedited audio.
Yeah,
Audio.
Connor going, oh man, I know I've said something funny in the past at some point.
Hold on. Let me think.
Let me think of it. Damn it, I can't think of it. All right, whatever. Let's move on. Whoa.
Now you see why we were going to do this.
That said, if that still sounds interesting,
I don't
to
know.
you,
People watch TV show outtakes. You know.
Yeah,
that's
because
true.
they're usually.
but that's because
Not
TV
just
show
one of us
outtakes are
like,
usually funny. We're trying to be funny now, so our outtakes are going to be less funny.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this is a great sentence. At first, I thought she was disappointed, but I thought twice because she hopped up and gave me a tight hug.
Whoa!
All right, guys. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
pull a Connor for this one.
Mhm.
Let me just pull back. Oh my gosh! This tastes so awesome! Thanks! Lightning!
She said teasingly.
How is that teasing? She's at full volume.
Just a full on all caps silly. Silly.
Mm-hmm. And then she speaks again.
Yeah. Remember, we're supposed to stay in character. Rimden.
She said
Rimden.
happily. I smiled and returned the hug. Hey, I gotta go. I'm going to visit the others and race Rainbow. Want to come? I asked innocently.
Dude, everything you do is innocental.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's Pinky.
Yep. Rimnet.
Uh,
Sure, but not right now. I'm going to be busy.
Pinky said.
Oh, hi, Pinky. I didn't see you there.
She popped out of a
You're
freaking
busy
plant.
Wolfing down hay and.
Yeah.
hay and cream.
Mm.
Big yuck.
Big
Okay.
yum.
Oh man, Matt's on here to deliver. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
Every single time, it's
Yeah.
always okay.
Yeah, rest in peace. He's not like dead or anything, but I think he went to take a nap, so I hope that in his nap he rests in peace. And
Yeah,
it's-
you know, it's like Matt's decent, but the channel's gonna kill him soon.
The
Yeah.
channel's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I inverted it.
Yeah.
Matt's
That's
decent,
right.
but the channel's gonna kill him soon.
Destroyer said, "I prefer Granny Cream," which
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh man, it's like sour cream and other delights.
Granny Cream. Yuck.
Okay. Pinky speaks again.
Give me.
I
one
believe that's the
second.
title of the next My Little Pony movie.
I'm just getting.
What?
I'm just getting
My
something
Little Pony
for,
Pinky speaks again.
Yeah, so that all the Pinky haters know to stay away from it.
Yeah, fuck off.
Here you go, Destroyer. It's a DuckDuckGo link. See if it works.
Oh, do you want me
yeah,
to?
it works.
Oh, yeah. Let me show this on stream real quick. Yep,
Yeah.
that's
There you go. There's your Granny Cream.
Yeah.
Just for you.
All right.
Whew.
Yeah, see, I'm glad you liked it. I like the lady in the middle. She looks like she'd be the most fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Chips and dip, if you know what I'm saying.
Gross.
You want to say your line?
Hey, man. All right, let's say. You want to fucking go?
But I'll be there later.
Yeah. But I'll be there later. Yeah.
Okay, I said. When I left, I thought I should warm up. I did some stretches and stretched my wings. Okay, now I just have to get used to these, I thought as I began to flap them. Then almost immediately, I was being lifted up into the air. At first, I was...
Unrelated.
At first, I was scared, but got used to it. Then I became more and more confident and began to fly around faster and faster. Eventually, I was going as fast as the leader of the Wonderbolts.
So, yeah, there we go. Bullshit superpower. It tries flying for the first time and all of a sudden flies
It's magic.
fast.
Yeah.
Just straight up tracks.
But I was stopped by Mome other than Rainbow Dash, who had a smirk on her face.
Nice.
Mo mother!
Yeah.
Got an extra hump on both ends.
Mo mother!
Yeah,
Fucking that's a classic bad moment.
yeah.
Bad.
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 Mo mother.
Boom.
Oh, now I get conversations with myself. Okay. Everyone's saying okay now. Since you accepted my challenge, let's race from here to Cloudsdale. She said, okay. Well, let's do this. I said, getting ready to go.
Okay.
Oh, so, okay, like God
Mo
said.
Dade.
No,
Melda knows.
yeah. When we were signaled to go, I took my time with flying at first, while Rainbow was way ahead of me.
Taking your time is not how you win a race.
Yeah, man, you ever read?
I guess slow and stupid wins the race. Never
Yeah,
mind.
you ever read the Tortoise and the Hare?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow and stupid wins the race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just doesn't get it yet. I thought.
Did you all have those that sick Living Books CD-ROM of the Tortoise and the Hare?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh my gosh, that was if anyone else remembers that, classic.
She just doesn't get it yet. I thought as I watched her become exhausted and almost hit a building. I knew that slow and steady wins the race, and this is a perfect example. How condescending. As I flew past Rainbow, I could tell that was exhausted from going too fast all at once, so I stopped to help her.
Like, oh, you see now, here's where Drax would be like, he thought.
Yeah.
She
She
where does
went,
our Cholson boy go?
dude. She went too fast. She went too far.
Yeah, she went way too far.
yeah.
And here comes Mr. Cholson.
Hey, are you okay? It's just a game. Don't overexert yourself, I said in a caring tone. Okay, sorry. I guess I got a little cocky, so I take it that you won since I stopped, huh? She said, a little disappointed of herself.
Oh my god.
Well, I won the race, but you still deserve the title. You did do your best in this race, so I gotta give you that.
Fucking millennials.
Yeah,
Participation ribbons.
Participation. Yeah.
Everyone gets a participation, or no one wins.
Real quick, John D6666. What story is this? Well, Meldo actually responded. A wholesome MLP fanfic. It's like a Cholsome, which is a chaste and wholesome
Portmanteau.
version of Drax entering the world.
Yeah.
Just imagine like if Drax entered the world of MLP, but was like a good Christian boy,
Married man.
a married man. Also, John, the announcement was that we starting a Patreon.
Yeah.
Started a Patreon, I guess. And there I posted a link earlier. I can post it again.
Yeah. We're kind of just covering one more chapter before.
Yeah, we're
wrapping
going
up.
through one more chapter, and then we'll.
Yeah,
we'll be done.
this is
We did
chapter
the first
4.
three chapters before the Patreon thing. So if you restart the stream, you'll see the rest of it.
Yeah.
And I just posted a link again in the chat.
No, we need one of those Autobots. Have you ever been? Autobots
roll out.
Yeah, but have you seen those bots that people have, where it just keeps posting their Patreon link like every like 15 minutes?
Yeah. Thanks, Rainbow said as she got up with a little bit of my help.
A little bit.
She like almost hit a building. Like,
He
did she
extended
like
one of
crash
his
into the
horse-
ground?
Yeah, he extended one of his hoof fingers to help her out, just one.
Yeah.
Yeah, off camera, she like crashed into the ground or something, I guess.
Just fucking like a sack of bricks.
Yeah, it went down like a
sack of building
plane.
bricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Oh, this is all Rainbow. So how do you know all of this? I never heard of that saying, slow and steady wins the race.
I thought you were for sure gonna say slow and stupid.
I'm astounded that this guy with these grammar errors knows that when you put a quote in the middle of dialogue, you use apostrophes. How does he get that right?
He was very selective in the English classes he went to.
That's one thing that everyone fucks up. That's like the one thing nobody knows how to do right, and I know. Amazing.
Yeah. Sorry to sound cocky, but I always win when I got fast.
Yeah, there we go. That's the
See what I
errors.
mean? Very, like you said, very selective.
She said as we flew side by side.
Oh, you know what it is? He clicked on one of those like dictionary.com articles that said the one grammar mistake that everyone makes. Nobody knows. And he memorized that.
Yeah.
But he never found out any other grammar tips.
Yeah.
He really hung on to that one, that clickbait one.
Glad Meldo and John D are saying what I'm thinking. Gotta go fast.
Rolling around.
Well, I felt like going slow since I knew that there were too many buildings around for me to go fast. I didn't want to get hurt, so you know. Time out. Ponyville was like cottages and stuff, right? Not like high rises?
Yeah, now it's just like fucking Future City, just skyscraper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said in
Okay.
an explanatory voice.
Oh,
Uh,
in
uh,
a blank voice. Interesting.
so where are you going anyway? I asked.
Where are we going?
Where are we going? Yeah. I asked, curious of where we've been heading for the last few minutes. Show then tell. Well, it's a secret, she said while blushing. Yeah, this isn't going to end well, I thought as I grew uncomfortable with Rainbow's response.
And the next chapter is like 2 paragraphs.
Chapter
So-
and notes. Uh-oh, what does Rainbow have in mind?
Fucking.
Gee, I fucking wonder. Yeah, 3 paragraphs. We'll just do chapter.
Do you want to do it?
I mean, it's so short, and it actively ties.
Bob Lone asks, "Is this explicit?" Oh,
No.
We're explicit,
yeah.
Yeah.
so,
This story is not. That's why it's there. It's on the non-explicit version.
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
but she does have fucking in mind.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's just read it.
Let's read
it.
one more chapter. Yeah. Chapter 5. Love. Love never changes.
what a great title
Wow.
for a 3-paragraph chapter.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a pretty good old snake.
Old Snake. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just have to read fan fiction for 2.5 hours straight before I can do it.
I do a pretty good old snake.
Yeah.
Good old snake.
Oh.
Yeah, that alternate history where he doesn't die and he gets.
Yeah. Oh, here's the author's chapter notes that explains what, Blake was saying.
Yeah, I'll read it actually.
Yeah.
Because I just feel left out. Okay, you guys. Sorry about changing everything about this story. It's just that at first I had the perfect idea. Then after I wrote it, I realized it's not going to work out completely. So it's not perfect. So I made some changes in the story. Laura's not Pinkie Pie anymore. Instead, they're good friends. Laura's name will be changed to Red Velvet. She'll be Ponyville's new candy maker. So again, sorry about the change. I tried to make the fanfiction as related to the canon as possible, but it fell apart. But
Wow.
I'm still going to keep main story. Just that Pinkie and Laura are separate characters.
I like that he came to that realization on his own because there were no reviews.
Yeah.
So he thought up this great idea, got like 4 chapters in, and then went, oh no, I've ruined it all! And had to backpedal. Great. All right.
And I'm just gonna, rather than type, I'm just gonna say to Destroyer, it's repeated 5 times. We went back and forth on what to call the tiers, and we settled on this because in jokes people aren't gonna know, and also here we can have a clear line of ascension.
Yeah.
You're a D-hole of varying levels of power, whereas before we were gonna do a thing I suggested where every tier was a different pastry because Steel Donut Collective, and then we couldn't decide which pastries we thought were better. I thought apple fritters are my favorite. I wanted them to be high up. Bob was like, I'm not feeling apple fritters.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
So
So it's just,
said this would be easiest. Yeah.
yeah.
And now I'm
Um,
hungry.
Yeah.
Me too.
All right. One more chapter. As we flew further to our destination, I couldn't help but notice that Rainbow was blushing like crazy. Are you okay? I asked, concerned with her condition. Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, we're here, she said, going from casual to excited. Then she pointed to a beautiful waterfall.
Let's fuck.
Yeah. Have you ever been so horny that you're just perpetually blush, like you're
Yeah.
turning completely red? All the blood is flowing. You're about to pass, flip out.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
taking him to a place so I can choke on his big horse dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't make me quote Jimmy Buffett again. Not quote, repurpose.
Quote him. Hit me with them quotes.
Well, the quote is boat drinks.
Oh,
Fuck,
yeah.
how does boat drinks go? All I know is my parody of it. I don't remember the original, actually. Whatever.
Yeah. Boat drinks.
Da 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 da
The band
da
drinking
boat drinks. Yeah. Me and the boys drinking boat. No.
I
Fuck.
thought it was
Whatever.
boys in the band.
Oh yeah, boys in the band having boat drinks. Whatever.
Boat drinks.
Yeah. Whatever.
Hold on, I gotta look up the lyrics now.
Oh my god.
Boys in the band ordered boat drinks.
Yeah.
Visitors just scored on the home rink. Everything seems to be wrong.
Right. Because Jimmy Buffett is a hard whiskey guy. You know.
Yeah, that's why he has the song.
Yeah, that's why he's wasting away again in Margaritaville.
Because he drank
God.
whiskey margaritas.
Wasted away in Tequilaville. The song would have been way different if that were the case.
No.
All right. Wow. It's cool, I said, astonished at the sight. But I should have kept my eyes on Rainbow because before I knew it, I was pinned down by her. Love me, she said seductively.
That's not seductive.
Dazed by what she meant. She got dazed by her own saying.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the fuck did I just say?
I'm like,
Now you got
like,
me saying it.
Yeah, you said it for...
she leaned down to kiss me, but missed.
Yeah.
What?
When did
Shit,
you get
what's...
to the part where Red Velvet kicks off Lightning Run's tongue?
Oh, dude, what's that meme I posted? Like when you thrust into your GF, but she Megumi counters, and it's a Sekiro joke. Whatever. Never mind.
Another meme for the blind.
I moved my head, constantly dodging her kisses.
Great mental image.
Yeah,
Just like picture like DBZ style, where they like have the thing where it's
yeah. But
Why-
instead
I
of
mean, I imagine he's probably got like enough iframes that he can constantly be dodging your kisses.
right.
yeah. So you have to imagine his head just juking all over the place, her lips juking all.
Yeah.
Like that thing from DBZ where like he looks like he's standing in one place, but he's actually constantly shifting left and right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or like they'll do like the sections of like fast repeating animation where someone is
Yeah,
Yeah.
dodging. That's what you have to imagine, but it's her face with her lips pursed flying at it.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Rainbow, I can't do this, I said, trying to dodge her kisses. Stop, I managed to say, causing her to hop off of me. Rainbow, I do find you attractive.
I find the ponies of Equestria attractive, and that's why I popped a boner
When I saw your plot.
when I
When I
saw
saw
your
my
plot.
wife's plot, not
When I saw
yours.
my wife's plot.
When I
Yeah.
saw- yeah.
Sean's right. Tim's roared.
Rainbow, I do find you attractive. Really, I do, but I have my eyes set on another pony. Please understand this. I
Again,
said in-
reminder. He said earlier to his wife, "You're the only girl I love deeply." He loves Rainbow Dash, just not deeply.
Yeah.
Why'd you retract your message, Sean? Nothing wrong with little Tim's reward.
Tim's reward. I mean, there's a lot wrong with Tim's reward.
Excuse me. After she heard this, I saw tears form in her eyes as she began to fly away. But before she could fly away, I grabbed her and pulled her in for a hug. Hey, it's okay. I'm sorry, but I just love some pony else. Please understand, I said in a sad voice.
Oh, I'm sorry I can't have sex with you. Oh.
No, it's not that. It's me. I'm so sorry, Lightning. I didn't know, she said in between sobs.
Jesus.
It's okay. Let it out.
What the fuck?
Said in a
Calm
hushed
down.
tone.
You're
And then-
literally crying because you didn't get to have sex.
Yeah.
I mean, when
Fucking
you have,
calm down.
I mean, when you have a Cholsa man with ass muscle,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then
You're
Rainbow.
just so virile.
it's like all those like memes where it's like the perfect guy, and it just has like,
Yeah.
and then it's like the bad boy that she goes with instead.
Yeah.
And then Rainbow started to sob louder as I caressed her mane.
Caress me down. No, I'm reaching now.
I'm sorry. She said, still sobbing. It's okay, I said.
Fucking die. Like,
I forgave her. Really, I did. This kind of thing happened to me before back on Earth.
See?
are you shitting me?
Just straight up tracks.
It's like, yeah, I'm like a real pussy magnet, you know, but I love God, so
Yeah.
I stick with my weight.
yeah. I mean,
They throw themselves at me. I never throw myself.
Right.
no, see, the thing is, like, my dick is only good for one person, and that's Jesus.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Like John says, I too get randomly sexually assaulted by women constantly.
Right.
It's so difficult.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Hopefully she'll find true love like I did. Wow. When I got home, I told Red about everything that happened today, and she listened.
Yep, she sure did.
Yeah, well, didn't write about visiting all the other ponies?
Yeah.
No, that was the only thing that happened.
No. Well, he was gonna go to Fluttershy's house, so she was trying to repair. Some asshole recently got chucked through her window.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. The party got a little too wild last night.
I'll be Red, I guess.
Oh, I thought I was
Or,
being
no,
read.
Blake was being read.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then you
Well, that was a good thing you did, Lightning. Hopefully, Rainbow will fall for some pony else.
She said in a hopeful tone. I nodded in agreement, and we both agreed to go visit the other ponies and not bring up what happened.
But first, he railed her right then and there,
No,
Yeah.
right? Like a good Christian.
no. And so,
How many kids do you think they have? Like, how many kids do you think they left back in the human world?
84.
Oh, you know what? Those
84.
kids are probably raptured. Never mind.
Yeah, yeah.
And
They all chose to go to like Teletubbies Land or something.
yeah, all the kids are stuck in like some like little. The older
This-
kids are like in some angsty, like Supernatural or some bullshit like that, and meanwhile they're like loser parents or in My Little.
Yeah, yeah,
Yikes! Yeah.
yeah. Big oof right there. Chapter end notes. Short. Sorry, I'll make it longer on the next chapter. Don't forget to review and rate.
Also, next chapter is just one paragraph longer.
Oh my. Well, I think we should.
It is
cut
long.
it off.
No, we're not. No, I was just saying.
Oh,
We have
dude.
to, I need to sandbag his end note. The next chapter will be longer. Yeah, one more paragraph.
Dude, site design RB-47.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Kindred
Your
spirits.
secrets are coming out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, this is a thing I didn't realize
RB-47.
about the Pony Fiction Archive.
Mhm.
If you look at the top right corner of the tab, you should see there's a drop down.
Yeah, you can pick your
Yeah.
theme.
You can pick your favorite color scheme. They're not as advanced
Oh.
as what's it called? What's that one site called?
Film fiction.
Film Fiction. Yeah, not as
Yeah.
advanced, but still a nice touch.
But dude, look how nice the Luna theme looks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Luna theme looks nice.
It's gorgeous.
I think
It's
Shadow
like-
and Whitetail are kind of boring, but
Yeah, and the Shadow one, I like how it SCP the archive.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I guess
you go to Luna, it's like black on light.
yeah, Nightmare is
I-
kind of like the dark theme sort of, I guess.
it's kind of, except it's still black text on a dark gray, and that just
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, well, you know me, like dark themes, they hurt my freaking
Yeah,
eyes. so.
I love dark themes normally.
I think they look cool, but they hurt my eyes, so I end up going with light themes.
Yeah. All right, so we're pausing on the story now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think we need
so,
to put a pause on it because next chapter, I believe, gets a little bit sexual.
Oh. Yeah.
Like a little bit less chaste, a little bit more
Then I guess yeah, that's
Oh.
going to be reserved for next time or
Yeah,
sometime.
Wait until we get to chapter 14. The reward. It really will be Tim's.
Oh, jeez, it is the reward. Okay.
Oh, man. I can't wait, but I'll have to.
You know what? Actually, I will check one more time on the Patreon, just see how that's going.
Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
see if we got anything more.
2 patrons so far.
Okay.
Once again, that was the big announcement. If anyone missed it, that we are on Patreon. And
Yeah, thanks.
we're hoping,
Thanks for-
we're hoping to receive support to go put back into the channel, perhaps for someone to make thumbnails or someone to edit, or so we can update our microphones and standardize everyone on one microphone, or one type of microphone. Or hell, if you pay us like thousands of dollars, we'll just fly Yella over, we'll all move in together and just gather around a single microphone.
Yeah, and then we'll make that SDC sex tape that everybody's been asking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll become one of the reward tiers.
Yeah.
We'll film about 2 hours worth of sex, and then we'll sell out the increment.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
Now, see,
And
here's the
then
thing, though. Here's the thing.
once the full
We couldn't do sex with someone for money, right? But we could do sex on film for money.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, it's great. It gets around that legal.
Yeah,
issue.
so we make that, and what we do is this encourages people to stay in that tier because because we're releasing increments of the video, they have to stand there to get the whole thing.
Yes.
If they bow out for a little bit, they're gonna have like a big empty gap in the middle of the sex video.
They were not going to understand the
they'll be
plot at all.
They're gonna be like, "Whoa, when did they get here?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connor comes in and he's like, "Hey, it's me, Connor. I'm coming in with my big Connor dick." Like
Yeah.
that's
I
think
that's-
we
that's
should
a great
I think we
Connor
should have
impression.
some, I think we should have some in jokes where it's like Bob is trying to get on some jeans and they're too tight.
Yeah.
yeah.
Good old
And
tight
then we look
jeans.
directly into the camera and wink.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The old 2-eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That was our stream.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out our Patreon. Considering
Joe X makes a cameo. Jesus Christ, no.
yeah. So no, that would be like 1 month. You would see he steps in and
No, I think he was talking about a cameo in the sex scene.
I know, steps in on the sex scene, and then there's like it's for that month's video. It becomes like like we stop having sex, start yelling at drag for like an hour,
Yeah.
and then
You're
there
welcome, John D.
goes back. Thank you
Uh-huh.
again, John,
Mhm.
for coming. Thanks everybody for showing up and all that bullshit.
Yeah. We'll see you guys next
It's all
time.
bullshit. I don't mean any of it.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.